Hello, hello, my green skins. It is Space Geek. So we're Fear the Walking Space Geek today. I wonder how many times I can do certain stuff like this. We got some fun stuff. We got some fun stuff for you tonight, especially because tonight we haven't had one in a while, but the crime piece. But please subscribe to the crime piece. Have a look at their thing. We have ourselves a cop incident. This moment, I was nervous watching this. I was nervous. Today we have with us Bob the Marauder, and as always, our special guest, DJ Ronnie. Hello, DJ. How you feeling today?
Hello. Hey, what's
How's
up, guys? Thanks for having me on today. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm having a day off, so that's good, I guess.
Yeah.
I missed L Show today, though. I'm a little upset about that because I always like to tune into L Show. Just the way to start my day, you know?
Yeah,
Hey, that's fair. Meanwhile, you're spending your day off with us clowns.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, like, I get L in the morning, I get you guys in the evening, which feels like afternoon for me, but that's another story.
Yeah. So
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right.
Bob's the. By the way, we are
Stuck in the middle. Dun, dun.
Yeah, he gets it.
You can find most of these retro monkeys on our links in description. We always have a bunch of boys on there, including DJ Ronnie. I think Captain Rum Panda's on there. We also have a Patreon. Please put the Patreon in the bottle. Please, if you don't want to do a Patreon, please look at the shirts, boys. We have nice shirts. We're gonna have more shirts coming up. Hopefully, I think they might be out now, but we're gonna have some brand new shirts like I Want to Believe in House Hippo. And I Believe in House Hippo, and we have ourselves Goblin. We have ourselves we have ourselves the Support Your Local Dice Goblin. We also have for our shirt line, we have a nice shirt line of a fun little thing that is the OWO, the Orc World Order. Support the orcs, join the boys, have some fun. We're all here, everyone. Let's get to this fucking thing tonight, and we got some trailers. We got some trailers and some fucking demos. Oh boy, we got a lot tonight, and we can look at a black belt, and we have reviews. We have ourselves a cacophony of awesome. Let's get going. Woohoo! All right.
Why was your woohoo so monotone? Woohoo! It works on your eyes. Wow. Who is that actor? I keep forgetting who that actor is.
Patrick Wahlberg.
Patrick Wahlberg.
Yeah. What is it now? All right. 3, 2, 1 on. She fights cops. And she gets her life ruined. Let's go, boys. 3, 2, 1, go.
The local Dollar General.
All right.
Quickly locate the suspects in a nearby residential neighborhood.
Hit play.
Come here.
Yep.
Come here, both of you. Come here. Yes, you do. Come here. You are
Look
detained.
at that wig.
Do not try to walk away.
Oh.
Come back over here. Do not try to walk away.
Wait, you want this bag?
You watching, DJ?
Step out of the roadway.
Yeah.
Step out of the roadway.
Yes, you do. You were standing in the roadway. I'm telling you to step out of the roadway.
Got it.
And I don't have to stop to talk to you.
I am stopping.
I like this.
You are stopped.
Okay.
This back and forth.
Because.
Okay, you know what? Pause for a sec here, boys.
Buzzing.
You know,
Yes.
okay. I swear to God, a certain flu season and another and a certain incident of a certain time during a summer has convinced people that they don't have to stop for police, they don't have to talk to police, I don't have to listen to you, I don't have to do anything you want, go fuck yourself. I swear, this has convinced people that the law enforcement, it really has. Like, this woman is on every level.
I honestly thought you were going to talk about, like, her fashion sense.
No.
Girl, what is that?
other than the nappy wig, that's not bad fashion stuff. But this is stupid in general.
Yeah. Have people never heard of a duffel bag or a backpack?
Yeah. Like
why are so many bags?
Oh, it's because she was at a Goodwill thrift store, and they're looking for a shoplifter.
Oh. So,
Yeah.
in other words, caught red-handed because
Well,
it's a Goodwill bag kind of thing.
You're wearing a hot pink wig, for fuck's sakes. Okay, if you're gonna like I should be the shoplift.
That is true. This ain't no red herring.
Yeah. Do yourself a solid, boys. Like just a fun fact. Don't take my word as advice. But if you wear a clown wig, they're gonna find you.
And if you want to hear Bob's advice, don't do bad stuff, okay? Don't be stinky.
Do bad stuff. Yeah, don't be stinky. But yeah, like Jesus hell. Okay, anyway, let's get back to this. Like it's somehow cops don't have that cops have to follow you with respect. No, they don't. They can stop and detain your ass at any second. All right, let's go.
You're
Playing.
Stop about what?
I'm investigating a shoplifting. You're stopped. You are detained. You try to leave?
You can't detain me for a shoplifting.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I
Can't detain me for shoplifting?
These are dirty clothes. Baby, she said I stole out her store.
Okay.
These are dirty clothes.
Lay your bike down, please.
No, baby, I don't know what to do.
Perfect.
Baby, these are dirty
Where's
clothes.
the officer's
These are dirty
partner,
clothes.
just out of curiosity?
Look at her. Look at her. She's just throwing.
Why are you dumping everything
Okay.
out?
That looks perfectly clean. That looks like it just got...
Baby, this is Juicy Couture.
No, I'm talking about that red and black.
Baby, this is a swimming suit I got at a discount store.
Red and black right there.
This is my shirt.
That ain't even red and black.
What is you talking about red and black? What is you talking about red and black? Because dollar store don't hold none of this stuff.
What the hell is that? Is that a bag of water?
Wait, there's a bag of water somewhere?
I don't know. It looks like some shit splashed out of a bag. Maybe it's the light reflecting off the plastic. Oh my god.
I agree with Asmongold. They're like loot goblins.
It don't have no dollar store stuff.
Look at all the loot I have.
Okay, a little addendum. Pause.
Pausing.
Addendum. I hate you, Asmongold. You beat me to this one, you motherfucker. He had it. I'm like,
It's not fair. It should have been me, not him.
I love you, Asmongold. Keep your work up, my friend. You're fucking.
Keep it up. All hail the Roach King.
All hail the Roach King. But God damn it, I had this ready. I was so excited. I saw this, and then not even a day later, Asmongold got it. I'm like, oh man, fuck. Okay, anyway, let's hit play.
Playing.
I asked her to bring my purse so I can get my card.
I'm telling you, you are not free to go. Okay? You can either step out of the roadway or get thrown in cuffs.
How you gonna throw me in the gloves? You can't do that.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Because I just showed you everything in my property. I know my rights.
No, you didn't.
I showed you really nothing.
It's always this back and forth that's making me cringe.
You still got a whole other bag you haven't dumped
You
out.
can't go in my property.
This is a person who
asked you.
believes respect
I'm
is the
telling
only
you, get out
matter.
of the
Like, even her
roadway.
friends, like, Jesus fuck, she even knows.
Okay.
Yeah, her friend went to the side of the road, put her bike on the side of the road.
I'm
It's just
stopping
sitting there,
Yeah, you
lighting a
stop,
square.
stop,
Look at her.
I'm not stopping you for nothing.
And gone.
So you can either step out of the roadway or I'm
Let
going
me
to throw
get
you
my
in
stuff out
cuffs.
the clothes.
All
Can
right.
I get my clothes out the road?
Sure. And then from there, out of the road.
Girl.
Why is it always the back lip? Stop that. Just put the stuff in. Go to the side of the road. Easy day.
Cops don't need respect.
You can stop me.
Like, this is like, I've seen this with every group of people. It's like, ever since a certain period.
No, I can't.
Oh.
I'm pregnant, you grabbing me. I'm pregnant and you grabbing me.
My friend, like really masculine. Like I thought he was a guy.
Don't
but
grab me.
it's not.
Again, this all could be solved with the knife stick out, pop, pop, pop. But of course,
Get off me. I'm pregnant, you grabbing on me, sir. Get off of me.
I'm pregnant, she's screaming.
You're pregnant? Wait, what?
I'm pregnant. And you
I'm confused. I'm so confused. What's going on?
Yeah, she's screaming.
Oh, dude, the wig. The wig's blocking the camera. Chief, that was intentional. It was intentional. She's using the wig to block the camera.
Hold on, this is where it gets fucked.
Hey, quit. Back up!
Oh dear.
Back up!
Back up.
Back up!
Get up off me. Get off me.
Get off me! Get off me! No, you're under arrest.
Let go of my gun. God damn
Oh,
it.
did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
13 shots.
Stop. Let's go back a second.
Okay, well,
Okay, I went back.
I'm going back to 345.
I'm at. Okay, we're going three. I'm going 3-4. This would be 348. Okay,
348.
boys. Listen to this very carefully, chat. Listen to this, guys. Shh. Everyone, shh. Watch.
Hey,
Quit.
back up. Back up.
Get off me.
Back up.
Get off me. Get off me.
Sit up. You're gun and cuffs.
Let go. Stop. Let go of my gun. God damn it.
Look at that look.
Damn! She tried. That is the face of I tried, I failed, but I must save face.
That is somebody who, if she would have got that gun out of the holster,
No. Yeah, let go of my. Yeah, that's not a good sign.
No, she pulled the trigger on the gun. The gun went off. In other words, she not only grabbed the gun, she fucking played with the safety, because those guns are safetied.
Yes.
Switched the safety and bang. If that guy's leg would have been shot in the leg, she just shot a gun that could have legitimately hit somebody else, could have done something. But look at that face. That face tells me right there.
She wanted problems.
If she would have got that gun out, she would have pointed at the cop and pulled the trigger.
What is going on in this world? It just had to go to the side of the road.
You just had to go to the side of the road. You just had to fucking let it go.
You would have been detained. He would have asked you questions.
And you were willing to do this over a fucking fine at a thrift store. It probably would have cost you less if you had just bought the fucking clothes. But now you've not only assaulted an officer, you've now only acted like an idiot, you've now only done this, you've now fucking tried to steal a cop's gun and pulled the trigger. Well, I don't, and again, everything that happens after this, I don't blame the cop. One bit.
Oh, I don't blame him for like the decking, because just wham, it's just like damn.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
That could have been his leg.
Yep, boom. Hey, you know what? And look, she turned around right away.
That was fast.
See it. Yeah. See, she is aiming at that gun. She's trying that gun. And he just says, fuck it. Yep.
he like had to think about it for a second. Yeah, I'm doing this.
No, he has to at that point.
Yeah.
I would have pulled the nightstick. Right across the face, twice. And the more she resisted, she would have got one more against the face. I'm pregnant, call the police. Uh-huh.
Wait.
No.
Ma'am. The police are right there.
Yep. No.
They're right there.
Yep.
You're fighting them, but they're there.
Yeah.
Do they have to double cuff, or is it single?
Single cuff. I like this
Call
guy.
the police!
I'm pregnant.
Quit walking away. Sit down. Sit down.
Don't
you move.
Just telling her to shut the fuck up and be smart.
Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth.
Shut up. You keep
Shut.
your mouth shut.
It's kind of demonic right there.
I like that old man. Shut up.
This is terrifying. Well, dude, pause for a sec. Okay,
Pausing.
You can scream you're pregnant all you fucking want. What if that guy's arm was that leg was extended in a certain way that reached out, or that bullet bounced off the asphalt and hit a fucking kid?
Or another one too is
What if that shot you?
I'm happy his leg wasn't in line, because whenever you take a knee and you're struggling, because you do mat wrestling sometimes during training.
Yeah.
his shin bone could have been off center, and that went right into his calf.
That could have went right, and that could have killed him. Like,
Yeah,
why do you think
there's a blood vessel right there.
Yeah, why do you think he decked her? And I think he honestly, like, I wouldn't have hesitated. The second he done that would have been 6 punches in the face. I would have goddamn concussed her right then and there. I'm not joking. This is why I'm not a cop.
Basketball on the blacktop.
No. That is like, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be an asshole, but like, this is why I'm not a police officer. I don't have the restraint. I have a fight or fight response. So if you put me in that situation where that gun goes off, in my head, I'm like, oh, thank God it didn't hit me. Punch, punch. You fucking bitch. You could have hit somebody else. Punch, 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 punch. It would have been
Yeah.
repeated. It would have
because what is it? 9mm bullet trajectory, hitting at that angle. It could have bounced. It could have bounced straight up, and it is fortunate that the direction, if I'm able to surmise, was going into the tree line. Unfortunately, nobody was in that direction. I think.
No one was. What if a little kid was riding their bike? You just killed a child, you bitch. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be that nasty.
And she still had the face like, yeah, I did that. Yeah, so what if it failed? And then she didn't do that. That wasn't like a struggling incident. That wasn't like, oh God. No, it was like, I'm trying to go there. Come on, give me that. Yeah. That's what that was.
You know what her response was? Why do you have that thing in the first place? Before she got decked.
Wait. Why do you have that in the first place? Ma'am, may I ask you why you have stolen clothing from Goodwill in the first place?
I'm usually not this nasty about this, but my honest fear, like again, I am, even though I'm not considered a liberal anymore because they all left me and went fucking wackadoo. I'm still a liberal at heart. I believe
Are you telling me they became the Fallen from Diablo? The wackadoo, those little guys.
They are the Fallen from. No, but for me, I believe guns are very good. I believe they have to be given a certain level of respect because. And dude, I've seen it happen at training stuff. I've seen where people have been shooting at metal things and the bullet bounces back, man. I've seen that.
Yep, that is why metal targets are usually hinged at the top and aimed at a downward angle. So it will lose most of its velocity and go directly into the dirt, or you have soft targets with a berm behind.
Okay, you gotta love this shit. My buddy made metal ply plates and he was shooting at them, and because the way it was sitting, it angled up. The goddamn thing bounced back and hit a fucking tree behind us.
Oh!
And I'm like, we're done.
Oh!
No. Yeah. Because the way it was angled, it went, and he hit it in a way, it bounced and went back. And that was a real gun. That was a real bullet that came flying by us. Either of us could have died that day.
Did you hear the angry bee pass by you? Or the pink?
No. We didn't hear the angry bee pass by us. But Jesus fuck, I'm like, we never use hard solid pie plate tins ever again. My friend got them at a yard sale, and we never use those fuckers again because he wanted to hear the ping sound. He was super excited about it. And from that point on,
unfortunately, that ping sound could have also been your cranium.
Yeah. We could have died. That either of us could have been.
That's why I say if you're going to be ranging, 1, safe environment. 2, understand gun safety and everything that follows. 3, soft targets. Go for like soda cans. All right, soft targets with a berm in the back.
Yeah. 4, don't be a retard and use fucking solid metal fucking pie plates. Oh, anyway, I'm gonna hit play. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm
playing.
Keep your mouth. I'm pregnant. I am 3 months pregnant. On top of me.
Damn it, I just fucking closed
She
my
keeps
jaw.
trying to. She keeps saying she's pregnant.
Now she's getting arrested, unfortunately.
What did I do? I didn't
anything. I sat down and
No, you're getting arrested too. You're an accomplice.
She's lucky she's alive.
What does that have to do with me, though?
Yeah, she's lucky she's alive.
But that has nothing to do with me. I did not do that.
Yeah, now she's arrested.
I didn't fucking do anything. Like, you're putting me in handcuffs for no reason.
Potential accomplice for shoplifting.
Don't be so rude.
Shut up.
You punched me in my face, you bitch. Yeah,
You punched me in my face.
Yeah, I did punch you.
You
in the
have.
face.
Yeah.
Bitch, like about to box my woman. And I gave that threat, you punched my
You punched a woman. You punched a woman. No.
Oh, dude, look, that's an open yard. There could have been a kid playing in that yard.
There's kid stuff back there. You can see kids. This is why I'm saying. This is why I'm so fucking mad.
Who's hit?
Nobody's here. Both we sent in the EMS, non-code.
There could have been a kid there.
You said nobody's hit, right?
Over a fucking fine.
No, she grabbed my gun and somehow.
See, look, there's kid shit back there.
While we were fighting.
That's why I'm like, no.
I thought I told you.
Fuck off. I'm not happy about
They
this.
said if someone hit, and somebody said yeah.
I said no, nobody's. I said we're 10-4, but I said we're still fighting.
Somebody said it's some.
Oh, look at the squad cars, man. Shots
After
fired.
she did that, I punched her in the face.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Listen to her. She's still screaming. Like.
Leave some air for the baby if you are pregnant,
Right where she's at.
please.
No, I'm trying to get to the office because I'm afraid my friend keeps slapping.
I say high cortisol is not healthy for the child.
I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna break his neck.
You was on top of me. Man,
In cuffs? I'd like to see you try in cuffs.
I don't know.
Yeah, like this could have hit kids, man.
Man, yeah, that's an open yard right there. I thought that was just a tree line, you know, like areas where the forest takes over.
No, that was a park area. Kids could have been there.
That's not just a park, that's a backyard. Look, there's a person walking there as they're checking the mag.
There's kid shit, man. Like that could have hit a kid. I'm not gonna lie. If that would have hit my kid, the cops would have had to shoot me because I'd be over there kicking her head in.
Yeah.
No, dude, you hurt my kids, man. It's game over.
Should I take my gun? She got her
I don't
finger
care. I'll go to
somehow.
jail for that.
Yeah.
I know, but rage at that moment, man.
Because it was still in the chamber when it happened.
Are you hit?
No, I'm not hit.
She got so lucky. Like that could have shot her.
Yeah, and I see the guy's checking himself. Is like, yeah, I'd be checking myself too, because adrenaline could be going.
We were fighting.
Yep.
And while we were fighting, she got her hand around.
Now there's a sergeant there. There's several police. Like, dude, they came in force.
I don't know how she
Oh,
did
yeah.
that, but one way or another, it went off while we were fighting. Casey never ejected because the gun was still in my holster.
Oh, got
She
lucky.
was trying to get the gun out of the holster while we were fighting. Right where she's at.
Luckily that was buckled. If that wasn't buckled, man. Oh my God.
Yeah, I gotta look at these the holsters.
Yeah.
I'm still playing, but I'm see if I can catch a glimpse if they have like a beaver tail. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Well, not a beaver tail. It's something else, but yeah, there's a cover there to stop immediate. You're supposed to push up and then you pull the sidearm out.
Right where she's at.
We had something similar in the Navy, but it's like a press.
Yeah.
And two latches come undone and the things spring open.
And then after I got
Yeah.
her hand
So
off,
well,
I
she
punched her in
missed.
the face.
Luckily, it misfired.
We got her
But
turned
that
around.
could have. In the gun was in the chamber. The thing was in the chamber.
Okay, Chief. I got you. It was in the holster, and unfortunately, the holster seemed to have caught the round.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Because that's what it seems here with the banter between the officers talking about the situation.
Probably.
Because they have the casing, but no projectile. So it turns out the projectile, I think, is actually in his holster.
Most likely.
Yeah.
That's a tough holster.
Look at her. There's two people to deal with this person. She's
Oh
still
my.
fighting.
Oh my goodness.
And she spit at him. Oh my.
All right, you know, she kept fighting. I would have said is like do the luggage carry. You know.
Oh, I love when they taco people. You know someone's bad when they can put him in a taco. Could you fit in a taco?
Bitch, I will make you shoot me, ho.
Bitch, you got probably
you'd be surprised what a human.
put me on a brand. Put me where you don't put
I mean, it's not really a taco. They turn you into a taco, right? They don't put you in a taco.
That's why I call it the luggage. They wrap you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. When I hear taco, I think about when I worked at retail.
Oh, and she kicked a cruiser. That's damaged property.
Yep.
The fuck off me.
Get the fuck off me. No,
Yeah,
fuck off.
Here, bitch. Yeah, bitch.
No, someone could have died. Fuck off.
Yeah.
We're fucking fine.
Bitch, you better hope they give me life, bitch. Make sure you
They should have let her keep the clown wig. It would have been more fitting.
fucking touch me. Bitch, I can take no photo of me, ho. Take a photo of my ass, bitch. My baby. Take a photo of that bitch.
I hate this person so much.
I need to take pictures.
I've never hated someone.
I'm just trying to take pictures. We'll get it at the jail. Okay, we'll get it at the jail. Okay.
Yeah. I love how he's like, I'm gonna take the picture. No, fuck off. And she's like, she keeps talking, slams the core.
Nope.
Yeah. I like this. This is great, Bob. Part 2 is awesome.
Part 2? Oh boy.
Yeah, it puts fucking mask right on her fucking head. They put the fucking muzzle.
Let's go.
Like a dog.
Come on. I'm trying to help you out. Vehicle for me.
Yep.
Making her look like a cartel. Like whenever they bag and tag somebody, they put the bag over their head.
I'm gonna make you get out of the vehicle.
But that's supposed to be the spit bag, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So they gotta force her out. Now watch what she tries to do. She tries to run her head into the wall. She tried to run her head into the wall. Yeah. Okay, we got quiet, guys. We gotta finish. There's a little bit of this we gotta finish. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna do all this, that.
Bitch, I'm punching me, cause y'all a whole bunch of fucking niggas punch me like y'all other officer did, bitch. That's what y'all can do. I don't give a fuck about now. Y'all think you can stop my motherfucking head. Y'all gonna do what the fuck y'all wanna do.
Jeez, all this yapping. God damn, shut up.
Yep.
Actually, don't shut up. The investigators need more.
Yep.
Have a sequel, man.
No, I'm not having no seat.
Okay, stand there.
Okay. Yeah.
You can shut my head.
Dude, they needed 4 cops to deal with her.
Y'all not finna make this and try to pull shit and not show my face, bro.
The suspect later pleaded guilty to aggravated assault against a public servant, harassment of a public servant, and possession of a controlled substance. She was sentenced to 40 years in state prison.
She was sentenced to 40 years.
40 years? What did she do? Because she pulled the thing, tried to take the arm from the guy and use it?
Sometimes wishes do come true.
Yeah, there was more than just that.
That's a happy ending.
There was also, possession of a controlled substance. Apparently in one of her bags she may have had something. On top of that, she kicked a vehicle, which that's just another charge being added to your racket right there.
Well, no,
the spitting, which is another form of assault. That's biological assault.
No, there was. I guarantee you, there was way more charges. So her getting 40 years. Yeah, congratulations. You and your babe, you got a jail baby. I know other people have watched this. Like, this blew up, by the way. The number here, reviews for this is 270 people saw that. But I'm not happy with the way, like some of this I'm kind of like, okay. Some of this I'm like, No, that gun, dude, that to me, that makes me the most angry. Everything else, like, okay, yeah, again, did it over a possession charge and a goddamn fucking shoplifting charge. Both could have easily done. Both could have easily not had that problem. All right, boys, we're going to the next. We're going to trailers now. All right, first trailer, Cathedral, Crow's Curse. Let us go. We're going to have a demo of this game tonight. Let's go, boys. 3,
All right.
2, 1, go.
Stealth and parrying. Oh, is this a Thief Metroidvania?
Yep. It's a roguelike too.
Oh.
I mean, it looks good, boys. We'll be looking
I
at
could
it
already
tonight.
see somebody playing this game and be absolutely cracked at it. And if you can chain all those events together, it would look really cool.
It's not going to be my ass, but it's probably somebody. All right. Next for the night. What's your thoughts on this, DJ, actually? And we'll have to ask you. Go ahead.
The Cathedral Crow's Curse is quite a potentially cursed game. No, I'm kidding. I mean, it does look like a Metroidvania, and it's made with like modern graphics. I might get a little upset that that people have all these modern toys and they're making games that look old, but no, it's nice. Oh wow, that was a cool jump.
Yep.
Whoa, that was sick. It might be good.
Might be good. It's an LCX approved game.
Oh, she approves it. All right, well that
no. We make a joke that stuff is LCX approved on the channel because it sort of annoys LCX. We're on this channel. We are goofs. If you do not like our goofing, we apologize, but we're all here just to have fun. Okay, don't get upset. We're all here to, Ghost Vanguard next.
All right. Time to win, boss.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I gotta play a fighting game on my stream tomorrow. I gotta do a few things on my show tomorrow, but yeah, I was like, you should play a fighting game. I'm like, I don't play Mortal Kombat. The games don't do it for me. Like, I bought a Gundam Breaker, and I was super disappointed when I found out it was just Mortal Kombat with Gundam.
Yep. So it's a roguelike beat 'em up.
Wow. That
looks good.
Solomon Kane.
Yep. This very, very, very Solomon Kane looking.
He is the commander. Oh my god, he's got a fucking cloud sword, but it's like rusty and shit.
He's got
the Buster Sword?
Yeah.
Oh, like a big butter knife.
It's an executioner's sword.
I guess you don't have to sharpen it. The job is done regardless of how clean it is, yeah.
Yep, I like this shit. That looks great. That looks great. Next on the board.
You definitely may get me on this one. Not only because you could do some Devil May Cry style air combos and juggling.
Yeah.
But it also gives me Streets of Rage vibes mixed with kind of that was it fantasy aesthetic of Darkest Dungeon.
Yep. So next one is White Creek. Let's hit play.
Playing.
Where's my coffee be ready by then?
EU.
By the way, support the local indie games hub. Check them out.
Is this supposed to be inspired by Silent Hill?
Yeah. This looks like a game I'd like. The fucking problem is I could never play it live stream. So, White
Dreamcast? Dreamcast?
What? Wait. I saw that. I didn't see that before.
It's gonna be available. It's on Dreamcast.
It's on Dreamcast and Nintendo Switch. Hooray!
I'm about to say I don't care about Nintendo Switch. The fact that I see a callback to Dreamcast. Whoa.
DJ, your thoughts on this?
It's like it's something. I mean, they can't release it on Dreamcast. How could they release it?
No, DJ. You didn't hear about this, did you? People are releasing new games on old consoles. Most likely, this will have a Dreamcast spot.
It's like an indie studio, and they were porting it to Dreamcast alongside all these other consoles. That's kind of insane.
That is. That's awesome.
Last time I played something on Dreamcast, it was Resident Evil. I specifically played the mercenary mode with, was it Nikolai and his mercenaries?
Yeah.
I tried to copy a Dreamcast the other day because I wanted to play it in RetroArch, and it was like actually not easy. So I go to look up how to do it, and they're like, "Oh, you gotta take a Dreamcast, modify it, and then hook a serial cable up to the motherboard and into your computer." I'm like, "Whoa! This is more than I signed up for."
Yeah. You better just
you got to pull a Frankenstein on your technology there.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, that's why you don't just willy nilly do that. Like even Xbox original games, like I think you still need an Xbox to do those too, but mine's already been Frankensteined. Oh yeah, maybe that. I don't know. I thought you can copy an Xbox game. I think you could do it nowadays, but that's another story.
I heard people were emulating PS5 games because of on PC.
You don't need to. Why would you emulate a PlayStation 5 game? The goddamn new consoles, part of my language, are like fucking like PCs. Like they literally have the same hardware.
No.
I mean, they got a few differences.
That's the point.
They're really not.
The point is of spite because Sony's doing some really brain dead moves right now.
Like you're not even emulating anything. You're just bypassing security, which I'm not against. I'm not saying like I'm not putting it down. I'm just saying like. It's like if the game is available for PC, get it for PC, right? But yeah, if they're gonna pull some shit where they don't make a game available, yeah, like I would love to play. Like I remember Tsushima was exclusive for a while. Bloodborne, yeah.
Yeah, we're still waiting for that Bloodborne PC game. We're still waiting for that. The thing about that is, okay, for this whole Dreamcast thing, I do love this type of stuff for one reason. So I'm gonna put the cat up in a sec here. Hold on, boys. But the reason I love. Yeah, but put the cat up, and then we'll get to the next series. Hold on. Look at Sam. She just gave a bunch of bunny kicks to her little toy owl, and she looks right at me after that. She's like, "See what you can get, bitch? I can do that to you."
See, I learned this from the kung fu books you gave me.
Yeah. Like look at those eyes. It's so cute. I love her. Good cat. Damn near almost caught my hand there today. Well, actually, I was combing her with her blue comb, and I got a good piece of hair. And she was really mad, and she grabbed the comb and pulled it from me. It's like, oh, okay. All right, so anyway, back to this. No, I'm all for that. If people want a retro game, I hate to say it, dude. I got friends of mine who still have working Genesis. Like has a working Genesis. I got a friend of mine who still has a working Super Nintendo. They still work
fine. Why would you hate to say that? It sounds like it's something you'd love to say.
But that's the funny thing. Like these consoles are still like almost what? Like yeah, my friend Sega Saturn still works to this day. The lasers, he had to get it cleaned a couple times. He had to clean the head off the laser, do some spraying and some light cleaning. But that thing still works today. I can't get that same response from some of these other consoles.
Oh, I see.
Like, dude, a 360. Good luck. I've had he's had a brick 6. Like, dude, he had to get rid of his PS5. His PS5 broke. He had a fatal error on the PS5. I'm like, Jesus fuck, you know. I have a computer that's almost 30 years old. I got a Dell behind me that is 30 years old. It still works.
I got to do the laser on my PlayStation. I literally have a laser module sitting on my kitchen table. Just a laser. You don't get to replace the whole drive. No, you got to fucking open up the drive and change the laser. Fucking annoying. Like
it is.
I like about Xbox. Like you can get a internal DVD drive and do some fucking around with it and potentially make it work.
Wait, so that rumor is true? The only difference between a PlayStation and a garage door is the laser?
Yep.
I'm about to say, I've heard a rumor about a guy replacing his PlayStation laser. Like, he took the whole thing apart, the thing was bugged, and instead of paying full price to send the console into the shop, he went down to like Home Depot and jerry rigged a laser for a garage door, and it worked.
That's not true. That's not true.
Okay, right, that was a myth. That's like user ice to dry out your phone.
Yeah. All right. Next on the Bob reviews Babylon 5. Go ahead, Bob.
I can't give enough praise. I'll be real with you.
Yep. He's on episode 5. Go ahead, Bob.
Oh man, where do I start? Okay, so episode 2, if I'm not mistaken, was that the Soul Eaters?
Yes.
Okay, so episode 2 is Soul Eaters. Episode 3 was, I think, the Centauri guy had his little fling.
Centauri.
Adira.
Every time I see the Centauri guy, I always think Mussolini for some reason.
Elle reviewed that episode too, but don't worry. I mean, like I try to remember her talking points for later. But go on, Bob. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah. I was a little disappointed after the chief told me that the Soul Eaters were like Monster of the Week, because I was like, oh, that's an interesting thing to have. Like outside of that one guy who went kooky and went fanatical on his like, I must succeed in my mission. I have to.
Hold on, they do get their own movie.
Oh,
okay.
They
do, but the movies aren't on the thing, so I'm not counting the movies because they're side tracks.
Fair enough. But it's interesting that they did see some value in it. Somebody saw enough value in it, like Bob did, that they did do something with it, which I find kind of interesting. But you're right, it's not part of the mainline series here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's interesting to me. It's like these guys, they're like soothsayers. You know, somebody will die, but they don't do it out of malice, because with every soul, you're going to need the ferryman to take them.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at them. Is like, it's just a necessary job. Nobody wants to be this job. Like, who really wants to be an undertaker or a mortician? But somebody has to do the job.
Yeah.
And it was interesting to see the dilemma between the space elves and those guys. The Membar. They're space elves, all right? That's what they are.
I don't want to spoil it for Bob, but okay, go ahead.
Yeah. But yeah, the Membari have everything that fits like elves in most fantasy settings. Is like they're in tune with some sort of force, either themselves or something around them.
Yeah.
They have the concept of rebirth, usually the same way as you have reincarnation, because I use D&D elves as an example, where an elf lives their life. Whenever they die, they go back to, I forget what their realm is called. Is it the Feywild? I don't think it's the Feywild. I think it's somewhere else.
Somewhere the Feywild, but it's not the Feywild. Yeah, they have their own land.
And then they pass on the wisdom that they collected in that life, and then eventually that soul will be reincarnated with no memories of their past, maybe little snippets here and there, and maybe some advice from their ancestors when they commune with them.
Yeah.
But the whole point of an elf to live their life is the experiences. And that's what I kind of got from the Membari, is she mentioned how they gain strength whenever one of their own passes, and they get reintegrated back into like the Tree of Souls, so to speak.
So be afraid when they're as my friend said, be afraid if an elf comes back remembering who he is. That's a bad day. That means something really bad's happening if an elf comes back remembering
who and what he is, like the White Wolf.
The White Wolf ain't yeah, he is actually. You could say that.
Yeah.
The old one from Lord of the Rings, yeah.
But seeing that where the Membari see those guys as like a scourge, but they're just doing their job, and what they see as right is whoever attained excellent wisdom or is a great mind, they especially hold on to, not out of torture, not out of malice, but to preserve the wisdom of it. And I can see both sides. That is how you do good writing, is you can see the value in both sides. nobody's some mustache twirling villain, except for the one guy who went a little kooky.
Mm-hmm. Well, and because he was stealing the souls and stealing the stories, it was like the spirits literally came after him afterwards. They got their 40 pounds of silver.
Yeah, they got their pound of flesh, so to speak.
Yep.
And okay, next we're moving on to episode 3, where Mr. Mussolini man over there got himself a little hussy. A woman that has enraptured his heart, mind, and soul, and potentially his entire job. And in this episode, what I like about it is it actually kind of goes more in depth into the what are they called again? Skitarii? No, not Skitarii. Fuck.
Skitarii Warhammer.
No. What are they really called?
Centauri, like Alpha Centauri.
Centauri. So remember Horseman. Okay. Centauri. Fucking Skitarii, god damn it. It's a plague, damn it. It's a plague. It's taken over my mind. But okay, yeah, the Centauri, seeing how their empire is what do you say, like merchant guilds with a caste system, and what is it, like if you go bankrupt you enter a slave system, or you can be born into the slave system. Okay, how did it go?
It's very best way to put it, imagine early Russia and a cross between Russia and like Islamic, like early Arabian type of mentality.
Okay, so the caste system is still there.
Yeah, but it's very caste. Yeah, very, very caste.
Okay, so caste mixed with Vlad the Impaler.
No.
Actually, wait, no, Vlad. Wait, was Vlad even Russian? I thought he was
Romanian.
Yeah, he was Romanian. Never mind. Blame my last. Vlad mixed with was it King Nicholas?
No, it was King Nicholas mixed with the Arabian Persians of their era, where
Saladin.
Yeah, like they have
Okay.
Like their feast, so, like every meal has an has
an undertone.
Yeah, it has an importance and shit. Yeah, during that era.
Yeah, everything has to have a reason or meaning, which is interesting when you compare it to the human aspect of humans in this era, where it's like a meal's a meal.
Yeah.
Sure. You gussy up a meal if it's like a celebration, sure. But at the end of the day, if a guy serves you chips and salsa with a side of Corona, it doesn't really mean anything. It's just comfort food.
Yep. Oh yeah, they would. Their feast would be interesting. During that time, I could go into it, but we'd be here all day.
I was gonna say, save the story for another time. But it was interesting not only to see into that, but they have dirty dealings and the concept of knowledge is power. So if you have some, dirty water on somebody, you can exploit that. And whoever holds the most dirty secrets has the most power. At least that's how it was put forward by the Stinky Man, the slave master of Alalia? Was that her name?
Alelia. Or is it Aurora or Alelia? DJ, you're better at names than I am.
Who?
What was it? Aurora or Alelia? I can't remember the actual.
Adira.
Oh, Adira. Yeah. Okay. Adira. You gotta have the little R.
It's a reason it sounds Russian. It's kind of a. I can't remember what it was like a multiple of. Like it's not just Aramaic. It's like has a little bit of everything. I would say very Constantinople mentality from the early. I think during the Byzantine period, in between that weird homunculus situation, like the Centauri are interesting. I actually, DJ, can you do me a solid? You got yourself a little AI guy. Can you ask where the Centauri, what the mind frame of the Centauri and what they're actually supposed to be modeled after in Babylon 5?
Yeah, sure. Let's see what we got here.
Or
Let me just make sure my sound is sounding off correctly. So we're sending it to virtual cable B, and we'll say Google Chrome, go to virtual cable B, and why is Chrome not producing sound? Okay, there we go. So we just gotta say, hey, Grok, I was gonna call Reggie, but I'm currently consulting him in order to make an opening. Hey, Grok, I'm currently I was gonna use Reggie from ChatGPT, but I'm currently consulting him for his TV show his opening. Anyway, my question for you is on Babylon 5, who are the Centauri modeled after? I always thought they were modeled after maybe like the French Revolution or like people after the Revolution, with the like weird clothes and stuff. And then somebody's got a hint of Russians. One friend jokes that Londo kind of reminds him of Mussolini. Oh, so who are the Centauri on Babylon 5 modeled after?
The Centauri are primarily modeled on the declining Roman Empire. Aristocratic families, an emperor, Latin-sounding names, and that fading republic vibe. JMS has also said they're inspired by the British Empire in its later stages of decline. Your French Revolution hunch fits the extravagant clothes and hair, while the Russian hint comes from the costumes and Londo's accent, which actor Peter Jurasik chose himself. The Mussolini comparison for Londo is a fun fan take, but not official.
Okay.
Fair.
I'm actually, dude, that's actually legit. That makes me depressed because I thought there was a more Arabian take to it, like that extravagant.
Oh, hold on. Hey, my friend thinks there was a more Arabian take, like due to the extravagance. Any inputs from that?
No direct Arabian model from JMS. Nothing in his comments or
Sorry,
official
look, I
notes
just want to double
points
check
there.
that because I
The
know what you're saying.
extravagance does echo the opulent later Ottoman Empire, though, with Emperor Turhan even played by an actor of Turkish descent. Your friend's take captures that decadent imperial flair, but it's more a visual parallel than a core inspiration.
Okay, no, that's awesome. I do like that. I do.
Okay.
But that was the take I got from it. Like I got that very, like it had an amount, like it's all this like.
Chief. We gotcha. I'm trying to get to the episode that I really enjoyed. This one was okay. So from there, we figured out is like she was kind of a ploy, a spy for this one guy because he wanted to get the purple files. The purple files is where the ambassador's entire family lineage of knowledge and blackmail on other families is, including state secrets. If that goes, he goes. That is a very dangerous thing to be playing with. And obviously he keeps it on his personal device because it's, part of the Centauri government, But it was interesting to see him come to Captain Gigachad, as I call him, the captain of Babylon 5.
Oh, Shepard, I think, was this guy.
The man's a Gigachad, all right? Absolute Chad.
And to think this poor guy, like, again, we said it before, but we'll say it again. And to think that this guy was legitimately dealing with dementia at the time. Like, this guy was dealing with heavy schizophrenia. Like, he was losing his shit. And he was and he powered through that entire thing. Think about that.
They just don't make shows the same way they used to, man. They don't make actors. They don't make shows the same way. They don't make writing the same. Man. Okay. It even got to the point where Captain Gigachad managed to get the Narn guy behind it, but he disguised it as a way to screw over his opposition. And it was like, oh, dude, I love how he's almost playing these ambassadors in a way.
Yep.
And it really shows the tact and the intelligence of a character to be able to do that. And whenever they get the info they need and they, save the girl and all this goes down, they get the info back. Captain Gigachad is like to the Narn ambassador, it's like, I can't thank you enough, sir. You have saved the Centauri ambassador's entire career. And then the Narn guy's like, God damn it! Damn it! I love that.
Oh man, later episodes. Oh Bob, I can't wait. Okay, so Bob, the big question at the end of this, do you plan on continuing with Babylon 5?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
There we go. So Bob is going to continue. We're going to continue getting Bob reviews. Season 3, probably all the way up until season 4 starts getting boring.
Yeah. So far, episode 4 is actually my favorite. It's the one that the main plot hinges around the lead doctor and one of his old cronies from the past. That entire... I can't remember the name of the planet.
Yeah.
But I'll give people a basic rundown. So the guy finds biological stuff, and biological stuff is supposed to go through a check, just in case it's toxic, biohazardous, all that thing. But he has one of his underlings take out one of the security guys. That way it just goes through, and they fib about it going through naturally.
Now, I gotta say something, boom. Here's the funny thing. Well, hopefully this coffee's strong enough. It's been 3 hours, should be fine. But it's a little weak, but that's okay.
Yeah, coffee.
Cold. Yeah, I didn't leave it in overnight.
Come on, man. Come on. Babylon 5 is more important than coffee.
I need
Chief turned me into a fanatic, and now he tries to interrupt me. What is it, Chief?
Babylon, so now that you've been watching it, you plan on picking up the rest of the series?
I already said yes.
Okay. So
Stop wasting time.
So next on the docket, here's my thing about Babylon 5. I don't like the Monster of the Week episodes on here. I want the story to continue. Where in Deep Space Nine, I'm indifferent. I'm okay with the Monster of the Weeks because they're usually pretty fun. This one, I find the Monster of the Weeks are a little annoying. He hasn't gotten to the Space Wizard yet, DJ. That's gonna piss him off again. They never show up again after this.
Yeah.
Space Wizard.
Shakara.
Because they do. Oh my God, they get a whole fucking one. They get like 1 or 2 episodes, right? They definitely get one good episode, and that shit was hilarious. I'm not ruining that because I love what happens in that episode. Like you know what I'm talking about, right? Or you know, like the guy who's impacted by that shit. That was hilarious. Like, oh my God, that was like some like hackers movie shit. You know, like where like they kind of cartoonize or sensationalize it a little bit, but it was like it showed those guys had some abilities, and they do get a whole spin-off. I mean, not the whole spin-off, but they get a main character on a spin-off, and they get to show their wares, and you do get a little bit more info on what their deal is.
Yeah, but the problem with that is you get spin-off. You get again. The problem is it's not official Babylon 5. Like a good example of this.
Whoa. Crusade is official Babylon 5.
It's not because this isn't Babylon. This isn't the series Babylon 5. Yeah, sure.
I mean, I get it's like okay, it's like saying that when they mention Dr. McCoy on Voyager, it has nothing to do with Star Trek the original series. Now it's true, no decision made in the original series is impacted by Voyager, but they are in the same chronology.
That's like saying Starfleet Academy is actually based off the OG Star Wars. I mean, the OG.
It kind of unfortunately is, except that
no,
we discount that because we discount it. But the reason we discount that is because they keep the JJ universe changes in there. And that shit was whack.
Not. No.
7 minutes.
7
minutes is all I have to spare.
I'm not here to defend. I'm not here to defend Star Trek, Starfleet Academy.
No. I'm not.
And I did acknowledge that the 2009 movie is like the reason I don't take any of it seriously after that.
No, I can say this with a shadow of a doubt, DJ. The reason I'm saying this, we're having a Star Trek argument. Well, sorry, Bob.
Yeah, that's why I hit you with the fucking Wesker line. 7 minutes. Get it out.
Child, this is going to get a little rough. No, the reason it's no longer part of the canon is because Starfleet Academy is canonically after Picard. Picard changed all the lore.
Yeah, they did.
All bullshit that happened.
Okay, that's fair. So it's maybe not the best example, but like Voyager and Crusade are kind of more. They have more in common in Star Trek: The Next Generation and Picard.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, it fucks up the variables. But anyway, it doesn't matter one way or another. What I'm saying is, Bob's not going to see more on the Space Wizards or the Soul Eaters or any of that stuff because none of that shit is canonically out there for Babylon 5. Good luck finding any of that shit. It's like the Babylon 5 comics. I like or the visual novels. The novels, not the visual novels. I apologize. Someone should do that. Actually, it'd be kind of cool. Like the novels for Babylon 5, for example.
If you do Captain Shepard, please give him the Giga Chad jaw. All right, please.
No, Captain Shepard. The funny thing is, Captain Shepard has more of an important role in the novels than he does in what's going on now. Like legit. Like he has a huge importance in the novels. I know DJ. Did you read?
Is this where Mass Effect got their character name from?
I think so. I can't verify, but I truly do believe that's where it came from.
I see where the story writing is inspired from, because at least early Mass Effect was good. Mass Effect 3 is where it really fell off.
I agree. I don't know, DJ, was that from the did you read the novelizations of Babylon 5 with the Shepard stuff?
No, who's that?
The novels of Babylon 5.
I never read them. That's what I'm saying. Is Shepard the main character in the novels? Like, who is he?
He gets more importance in the novels. In a couple of novels, he's an important role. And then if you count the Babylon 5 comic books, also have a huge important role. It's literally, I hate to say it, let's be honest. Because they changed up stuff in a weird way, if we're just looking at the TV show, let's leave it at the TV show. When I call it Monster of the Week with the Soul Eaters, there's no point in telling Bob, oh yeah, by the way, there's also this side stuff he'll never be able to watch.
Yeah. Hey, Chief, I get it, but can I continue with my favorite episode?
Go ahead, Bob, before we move on.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get this out because I know we're gonna have to move on. That's why I'm like, shut up. All right, 7 minutes is over, Chris. So they found these artifacts on a planet, dead moon, and something goes wrong with the artifacts. The little underling crony that was this other researcher's underling and friend to the main ship doc, I guess communes with the stuff, because I guess it calls to him, and then he becomes a bioweapon. Ultimate bioweapon kind of thing, Ubermensch super soldier type shit. And the programming within it is to protect the planet Shakara and to, preserve the perfect Shakaran. Now, I like how the show went about it, because it also went into like the concept of the perfect human, the Ubermensch, is like, what is the perfect Shakaran? What does that define as? Because everybody's muddled, everybody's mixed with genetics. Because eventually, as things change, like themes change, society before compared to after war.
Yeah.
So what was considered normal before or during would be fine, but after war, when you got people with PTSD, they have X, Y, and Z issues, maybe their shop was blown up after war, so they're a little depressed, that could be seen as a slight flaw. And that's not to include the rumors from your neighbors if they don't like you. And it's like, all these flaws would be found and you wouldn't be the perfect Shakaran, so this super weapon would shoot you on sight because you don't fit the jawline structure, the eye structure, the behavioral structure, any of this. And God, it was so beautiful, because as Captain Chad went after the creature, because they realized they couldn't destroy it with the rifles that they had to like vacuum it. They had to zero it out in space.
Yeah.
So what he does is he plays Matador trying to piss this thing off. And it was like, hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do. And he's willing to put his life on line for everybody in the station.
Yep.
And he's hitting this guy, like absolutely wailing on him with like talks of philosophy and everything. You forgot the first rule of being a fanatic. What is it? The first rule of the fanatic is, as you try to destroy your enemy, you become your enemy, or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he hit him with like the ultimate Uno reverse card of, look in that guy's minds that the machine is currently possessing. Yeah. Look in his memories. He can't hide anything from you. He can't lie to you. Look what happened to your planet. Look at it.
Yeah.
No veiled lies. Only truth. This is what you have done to your planet for the perfect Shakaran.
Yep. Bob.
And it's just that turnaround where he's like, I failed. Forgive me. And he like rips his own core out. And I was like, absolute cinema. Absolute fucking cinema.
You know what's sad about that, Bob? This Giga Shepherd is going to be gone after season 1.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, Shepard is not a character from the novel. He's talking about fucking fucking Sinclair. I gotcha.
Yeah, Sinclair, sorry.
Okay. Another reason why this episode stuck with me is it gave me the moxie to do things I wouldn't normally do in the D&D campaign. Like, okay, big, spooky, possessed heart of an evil god in an evil god's realm. Normally people would think twice. It's like, what if it's trapped? What if it's this? What if it's that? I thought back to Captain Shepard or Captain Sinclair, and I was like, Hell's heart and stab at thee, Captain Ahab. And I just fucking win at it. I spent all my luck for the day. That was a 20 with max dice damage.
Funny about that. By the way, we're going to be reviewing the next 2 episodes of Ghost in the Shell. But you know what's funny about that D&D campaign? I do find this funny.
Yeah.
You guys missed so much.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's Stinky Realm. I mean, we just avoided somehow the Avatar Tiamat. You know, it's just like a bunch of stuff going down, and if that was the exit, take the fucking exit. All right? Get everybody out of there.
It made me kind of amusing because you guys could have easily left when you had your left. Like, you guys could easily just jumped in the portal and went away. No,
yeah, but
not doing that.
The god Stinky Realm that could encroach if left untouched.
Again, you didn't know that. You didn't know if they would have solved the problem themselves. But it was funny because you guys
putting 2 and 2 together as the champion of Manon McLear because Stinky Realm spread, Stinky Realm corrupt. Stinky Realm also touches Manon's fucking waters. Stay out of Manon's water.
Yeah. What also made it kind of funny is, like I said, after they could have went and looked in all these places, and like all the places, because after all the corruption was gone, and they're like, no, get the fuck out of here. We're done. Bye. Fuck you guys. We're out of here. Bye.
It legit was like, all right, we're good. Let's put our feet up. Because we were backlogging all the slow, long drags of the fucking colored key system and all that. And I'm just like, you know what? I want to, put a period on this paragraph. I'm good.
So we are reviewing Ghost in the Shell standalone complex. We are taking episode. Well, I guess I'm doing this because Bob didn't watch it. We are doing episode 2 and 3. So this is a funny scenario in some ways, and my amusingness with this was what kind of made me laugh is the things everyone's complaining about. Oh, it's too goofy, it's too silly, it's too this, it's too that. There's still a lot of that philosophy and other stuff. Here's the thing about it. It kind of makes me laugh because motherfuckers are talking about the original movie. I keep hearing the original movie. Okay, great. But this is still so good. And then they actually go into the metaphysical shit. Like there's a moment where they go into the Tachikoma's brains. And the Tachikomas are getting revolution ready to go. And the Major's like, it's funny because like the Major's the Major's popping in and listening in, and she's taking control of some of the Tachikomas. Because the Tachikoma, there's a good moment in here where they're trying to stop this guy, and the Tachikoma's like, stop messing with my aim. Well, stop aiming for his fucking head. I want to shoot him in the legs. Stop aiming for his head. And it's like she's like trying to stop everybody from shooting this guy because literally I think it's not Bato. I can't remember the guy's name now. I can't remember the guy's name who the human in the unit, the guy with the long hair carries the pistol.
Oh, that guy, the newbie, the rookie.
Yeah, the rookie. When the rookie, there's a moment where the rookie goes to shoot. The rookie's like going to shoot, and the major just all of a sudden takes control. And then he's like, why'd you stop me? Like what the hell? Why'd you take control of me? She's like, well, I had to stop you from shooting him in the head. Fucking aim for his legs. There is a weird moment in this episode. I don't know what to think about it. There's a moment in the episode where I don't know why it cuts to an unfinished still where when she jumps off the edge in 3, she spins around and does this like really awesome movement, but it's all done in this weird undrawn, unwritten cell. I don't know why it's like that. I'm assuming it's just to show how they did it, or they're just kind of like, popcorning us. I don't know what else to think about it. Like, where they're just kind of like, the sausage is off for a couple seconds, but it's really weird to see. But it's a cool moment where she's using these grappling hooks in such an epic way. Like, she's usually like hooking one shot, hooking another shot, hooking a third shot, shooting the guy's feet underneath him, hooking his leg up so he can bounce off. Like she's doing this weird maneuver that's really fucking badass, but it all of a sudden switches to this weird blurry black and white imagery for a couple seconds. Like it's not finished. I don't know why it's like that. Maybe that'll change later episodes, but it's really cool. But it's also like, what the fuck? Like for a couple seconds there, I paused it, went back, paused it again. Okay, that's weird. There's also some more funnier moments. Like there's a moment when when Buddy realizes, because we're getting into the Puppet Master story, and that's based off the movie. The Puppet Master story is the movie. That's when that's the infamous movie moment where the movie's like talking about someone taking over. And there's that famous scene where the guy actually realizes, that in actuality, he's actually he's actually just a puppet. He's not a real like he was being controlled. His whole virtual family thing was a complete lie. And so meanwhile, how he's purposely hacking people, he's a puppet. And they realize the Trigger Man is also a puppet. Guy who's supposed to be the puppeteer, who looks exactly like one of the guys from New Dominion Tank Police. Another guy that looks exactly like one of the guys from New Dominion Tank Police. He is also a puppet. And like the Major's like, yeah, he's a puppet. And then it goes into details about the bodies. Because one of the girls is getting a body swap. She's swapping her body. And so they're legitimately explaining piece by piece by piece by piece how the body works. And it is a literal determination how much of the ghost is there, how much of the brain is there, how much of the connections are there, how the body works, how the genitals work, how the skin work. Like, dude, it goes into graphic and over-the-top detail of how everything works. Like, it's literally a how-to make a fucking cyborg. DJ, we'll talk about the cyborg after this. We'll do that during the gameplay. No, it is like it explains exactly down to the wire. And the funny thing is, at the end, they actually show the girl's body after they work on the body. It's like, oh yeah, we got the body up and running, and then they click on the body, and then that girl's sitting in a cafe, and they're talking to the body. Like they're talking to the girl that just switched her body over. And that is interesting because they literally talk about, well, how do you know that you're a ghost? Well, you have a human brain, right? But like, yeah, you don't need interconnected cells anymore. We can make your motor functions without the human brain. Like we don't need we can do 90% of this now. Like a huge percentage of it doesn't need to be done with a human brain inside. Like, how would you feel if all of a sudden someone kicked down the door and said, "Hey, we need to fix your parts there that are broken"? And it's like, oh, kind of depressing. And then an amusing thing with the Tachikomas had a revolutionary. Like, they're talking about having a revolution on an island. It's like, how do we take control of humanity? And then out of nowhere, the Major steps in. And then one of the Tachikomas talks to Bato, and he has a long conversation about God and shit. And it's a really deep. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to spoil it because Bob's going to watch. I'm going to make Bob watch this now so he can actually enjoy the episode. But it's really good. It's really, really, really good. All right, there we go. There's our episode. What am I going to say? I'm going to keep watching this. This is, you know what? It's a little cheesy. It's a little goofy. But you know what? If you're a fan of this series, you should like this. This should be up there. Some people are going to like Standalone Complex more. Some people are going to like other stuff more. But this is really good. Now, that is it for that. Okay, next on the docket, we have two choices. We'll let chat decide if anyone's in chat. You guys have a choice. And meow. Our kitty cat's back. All right, you have a choice, boys. Demos for chat or black belt belt issue today. DJ Roddy gets to look at the black belt stuff. You guys want to do?
Yeah. We gonna be looking at new demos, or are we gonna be stealing a peach?
Is that monkey going to be stealing a peach? Don't talk about us stealing a peach. That sounds perverted.
In a way, we could say we are monkeys. We are simians.
Bob, stop. Okay, so.
But Homo sapiens, we're apes.
Stop, Bob.
What? What is there to stop, and what is wrong?
All right. So, DJ, do you want to? It looks like no one's talking. All right, next, I guess we'll ask you. Do you want to watch? Do you want to have a look at Black Belt? One of the issues of Black Belt.
Yeah, sure. Of course I do.
Okay.
Because
all
actually,
right.
because I'll tell you why. Like, one, it's interesting in general, and this is like, why not? The martial arts are interesting, but I remember the other day I saw a post on Twitter X, and it was like some fat guy jumping over obstacles, and then people like, anyone can get a black belt now, and like maybe that's true, or maybe that was just in that one martial arts school. But basically, the argument was makes me the black belt meaningless. So I've always been curious because I knew this one kid as a kid who was a degenerate, and he didn't want to get a black belt. He wasn't really that bad of a degenerate, but he didn't want to get a black belt because he was like, oh, then they register you because your hands are lethal weapons.
No, they don't. The rise, I like to call this Black Belts Magazine, the rise of Mac Dojos, not the world's leading magazine of self-defense. February 1974. By the way, Bob?
Yes.
60 cents for this issue.
Oh, man.
Back in what era? 74, okay.
Yeah,
I have an issue High Society with Linda Carter in it, and unfortunately I kept it under my bed when I was like 12, so it's not in the best condition if I find it now.
TMI, DJ. Okay. Anyway, no, go ahead. Okay.
He was saying something about Taco Bell.
It was from 1978, and it was cool. It was Linda Carter in 1978 in the nudes thing, but the segment before her was hotter.
Okay, so World Karate Camp, nobody knows. Wuku titles from Brazil remains an unknown quantity. To hit or not to hit? The controversy over contact tournaments. The other Aikido, original Usa student, goes his own way. From skinny kid to U.S. judo hopeful. All right. It's not the style, but it's the man itself. All right, let's go. Wish you all the best. You want Obara. Okay, so here we go. So anybody wanna do these articles? If there's any articles that reach out to you boys, you tell me and I will do.
I'm pulling up the PDF myself.
I want O'Hara.
Yeah. So they have all the different martial arts here. Like this is back in the day when they used to have all the ninja martial arts stuff, like the Kunjan, Hanson, Yonkon, Yulu Kulu, and all the ninja stuff.
Bunch of words.
Yeah, Ninja, the Invisible Assassin by Andrew
was this
Adams.
also?
What?
Was this also the era where it's like ninjas were becoming the biggest thing?
Yep. Ninja, it was karate first, then it was ninja, then it was kung fu. And ninjas kind of stuck around because ninjas kind of melded with kung fu. But anyway, they have by the way, I love this because you can actually see Ninja's Invisible Assassin by Andrew Adams. Japan's medieval espionage agents terrified the country during its days of great turmoil from the 13th to the 17th century, with more than 150 photographs of Mr. Adams describing the tools and the weapons and the techniques of the ninjutsu, the display, the art of the espionage, sabotage, and arson. This is 695. Bushido, The Soul of Japan by Inzuro Nobate. Examine the influence of the cavalry upon Japan. Mr. Nobate shows how this ancient chivalric code.
Chivalric.
Yeah, thank you. Code of the samurai has been. Go ahead. I can't read that for some reason. It's kind of the weird.
I'm trying to figure out what page you're on, actually.
I'm on page 3.
Page 3, so it says, by the way.
Yeah. You should be looking at martial arts. If you look at the chat, you might have grabbed the other issue. You might have grabbed the wrong issue.
September 1971?
February 1974.
Oh. About that, I'm like trying to scan for the mega files. My bad.
They're both there.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't know. My phone's slow. Give me a second. I'll be there. Okay. So is it the smaller megabyte file?
I think so.
Okay. Go into the smaller megabyte file.
Okay. So the code
phone,
of the samurai.
Don't you freeze on me. That scared me a little bit. My phone was like, eh. Okay, going on.
I do like how this book is
decryption
like,
key.
Yeah, don't Bob. It's being stupid. You know how you got to do it. You got to come from it from the other angle. But anyway, see, Bob grabbed the wrong one and now he's all over the place. Okay, Bushido has been empathized. Well, euphanized would be a better term. Not only the heroic virtues of the loyalty and value and honor, but has demand a moral code obligated to oneself. $3. Do you want to know you want to know the secret art of the Bushido? Yeah. Okay, grab there. You got yourself another publication, a series, which will be presented by Mike Stone. 3 Fighting Karate, 3 Flip book. This gives you your books and grabs. And I hear music in the background.
DJ, stop scaring me. Stop scaring me. Turn the scary music off.
Oh crap, that's on. That's Reggie.
I said turn the music off. I know we're talking about the deadliest warriors in all of the East, but come on, man, you don't gotta make me scared.
I just like some of these, like the foot throws. You got like $2, and then you got Pineapple White by John. 4 years, Jiro Saki dreamed of the day he would travel to Los Angeles and live out his years in contentment with his son's family. But from the moment the elderly Japanese Hawaiian gets off the plane, yes, it's a Japanese Hawaiian.
Okay.
At the busting Metropolis airport, he meets with a bewildering medley of Mentally, I'm trying to read this. The problem is I'm trying to read something that's super small print and it's like annoying me. Sorry about this, guys. Meta of adventure, both comic and tragic, that combines and composes immediate, intimate, and moving portraits of one man's efforts for savage meaning and dignity of his life, finding himself growing old in a world that he does not understand. There is so many like weird books. Like there's Chinese weapon books on here too. But yeah,
One
no.
moment. Which page? Page 4.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what went wrong with my mega load, but it put the pages next to each other rather than in a column. Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
another by the way.
Yeah.
I can't zoom in naturally. I have to hit the plus button. Lovely. Okay, that's readable. That's legible. Some of this is legible.
So give me, if you got an article, DJ, are you with us with the PDF?
Yeah.
Okay, if there's an article you guys want to look at, you give me a heads up. Otherwise, I'm just going to be looking at the martial art emblems and stuff. Like I'll just be cycling through. If you guys find something you guys want to talk about,
if it's something jumping, I'll keep an eye out for anything that jumps out.
I'm gonna quickly watch my glasses. I'll come right back because I'm seeing.
Oh, Pancration. Ooh.
These are the emblems. Oh shoot! Look at that. But it's not that logo. It's not the same one. But the one next to it reminds me of the Star Trek episode in the original series when they were fighting on some kind of octagon, and it had like that weird like tri-armed spirally looking thing. It looks like a.
Was that the ones
star.
where they had the staves?
Yeah,
it might have been.
Get my hands on. There are a couple issues I definitely want to look at because I want to read the article on the. There's one article I definitely want to read, and that one article is the Steven Seagal article because later on they have an addendum where they're like, "Yeah, he was full of shit, and I didn't believe anything he said." There is a later article.
Yeah. The physics don't lie. I mean, like he could probably still take Lee, but. It's like I know he was boisterous. I believe is the word. At least that's what that was the word on the street.
You think actually? Okay, okay. So you want to talk about the Lee versus Bruce, the Lee versus Seagal thing?
Yeah, I mean I'm very well read into the topic at this point.
Okay, well, okay. It's very simple. I'd have to go back and get that thing.
I mean, even Reggie got in on the action. Reggie came in on the action, as you know, and yeah, I got that conversation. Reggie can chime in, although I'm not going to lean on Reggie here. I'm not an expert. I'm just an outsider who actually been introduced to this. My coworker showed me a video a while ago, and it was basically about Seagal being this and Lee being this, and then I it was interesting because I've had this conversation before.
Both were consummate. Let me be honest. Both were consummate fucking bullshit artists.
Okay,
it's just
fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Both were. I'm not gonna even not even. And God created the nunchuck. I think Bob might like that editorial.
God created the nunchuck.
Page 8. So, okay, here's my argument. Here's my thesis why he would lose. Why Seagal would lose. He's not as where Seagal trained to be a quote unquote martial artist. Bruce Lee trained to be a fighter. Because size, okay, not only was Bruce Lee trained in martial arts, very similar to there were several martial arts that Bruce Lee knew. His training regimen is absolutely insane. This is a guy who physically trained to be a fighter. I actually have his physical. I'd have to go to Discord for a sec. But we actually.
I guess what you're saying is that if he poked Steven's eyes out, that would be where he'd win. But if it was about if both of them were planted on the ground, and
but that's the
one
problem.
Guy came and the other guy.
You got a man who is physically stronger. Mass does not matter when. Okay, mass only matters to a point when you got a guy who's actually physically capable of fighting this. Now, I'm gonna actually download this again, and I will put this up in a sec. And I want you to look at this regiment of how physically strong this man actually was. See, my argument is very simply put. it's not only that, it's just Bruce Lee was stronger than Seagal. So even because the size matters only to a point based off the physical strength of the man. I'm not that's where my thing comes from.
Oh, it's like that Star Trek episode, Measure of a Man. Data, take this wrench and bend it. See, Data is a machine. Oh, that's different. I'm joking.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Here, look at this physical regimen. He did this 3 times. He did this 3 times a week, plus swimming, plus martial art training. Seagal does, meditation techniques and move standards and punches
he puts hot stones on his shoulders.
Yeah, like he does bullshito shit. This is a guy who's training to be a fighter. I will take in a straight out fight with the reach not being as big because Seagal's got some reach on him. I will take the trained fighter with the guy over the guy who has reach. Both were considered bullshit artists. And I've heard this repeatedly about, like I said, the infamous Chuck Liddell chokeout versus the not Chuck Liddell chokeout. Bruce Lee got his ass kicked by a stuntman that was bigger than him, way bigger and stronger. There's multiple stories.
I saw the comedy skit version of that. Yeah.
Yeah. They're both bullshit. Like I said, both of them had bullshit artists. But when you look at their actual physical training, there's a huge difference. This is where I come from with this beast. I like there's nothing to do with that. That's why I put that up there just to show you. Like, no, that's insane, that physical capabilities. I'm not trying to be an asshole when it comes to that. That's why I say when you want to ask me my honest opinion on the matter, and ask the bots this. Who in a straight pinup fight, Seagal loses just because Seagal is not physically fit. He's not as fit. He's not as skilled.
In his prime.
Yeah.
Yes, in his prime.
We're going both with prime.
We're going both with prime. This is a guy who pretended to be a CIA agent, for fuck's sakes.
Maybe he was one. Don't you know about Project Mockingbird?
Yeah, no, he wasn't. He has no
DJ, I can already call a bullshit artist. I have my ears and eyes very keen to Stolen Valor.
Yeah. Any boy who's actually served, no, they don't exactly like that. And that's the thing.
So what was the question? I mean, like, I could probably just have, what's his face, listen to you tell him what the question is, but let's just ask him. So what's your question again? I'll just ask it. Hey Reggie, what's up? I got a question for you from my friend Chief Orc. Orc, what's your question? I'm gonna read it back to you.
All right, it's a simple one. Seagal, compared to their training and their skill, using versus both fighters in their prime, Steven Seagal versus Bruce Lee, who wins in a fight?
Comparing their training and skill, both fighters in their prime, who wins in a fight? You raised a lot of other talking points, Orc. I'm sorry, Reggie, I'm talking to Orc. But do you want me to stick with that question, Orc?
Yes.
Well, yes, because I actually I'm taking their actual physical work. Yeah, their physical
both fighters in their prime, taking into account their training and their what did you say, physical condition,
martial prowess,
physical prowess. While Steven Seagal was into martial arts heavily. He wasn't necessarily, supposedly, at least I'm just quoting Orc, not focused on fighting, whereas Lee's training focused on fighting and strength training, I believe. Well, you didn't say strength training, but that's what it sounded like to me.
No. Steven Seagal focused on.
DJ, you added too much fat. You added too much fat to the question.
Starting over because I can't fucking keep track of all these words. Words are hard, guys.
I know. So hard. That's why I'm saying, like, carve the fat out. Just say between these two guys.
I'm giving Chief the microphone.
Okay.
I'm giving you the microphone. You can keep talking. It buys me enough time to click on the button that gives Chief the microphone, Bob. But let me just get okay, good. I got site settings, microphone. Here we go. And then we're gonna say listen to virtual audio cable A. And then I'm gonna say, okay, Discord, I want you to output sound to virtual cable A. Good. It can't hear me anymore. That's a start. So now I'm going to click on Discord. I'm going to say cable A. And if I don't hear you, don't worry. I'll hear you afterwards. You have the mic. Start talking to Reggie.
Hi, Reggie. I'm asking about Steven Seagal versus Bruce Lee in a fight. Now, given both of their martial art training, none of the bullshit, and both of their physical training, who would actually win in their prime?
Okay, very good. Thank you. I'm sending it now. I'm just going to write down that this was from Orc, and I'm sending. And then we'll let the sound subsystem use a 4-second chunk size so that we can get the words out a little faster, although I don't think that makes a big difference. And then it's generating the speech line now. Why is my screen flickering? Is that crack propagating?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and I cracked my screen a while ago, and it's still good. Like, basically, as long as I don't run the screen in 200 hertz mode, it works fine. But if I run it in 200 hertz mode, it flickers like crazy. So I figured out you just got to run it.
Yeah, I almost
can't hear him. Wait, hold on. I can't. Reggie. I'm sorry, Reggie. Stop playback. Okay. I'm gonna have to reroute Reggie to cable. Okay, let me just put your audio back to normal, unless you want to talk back to him. Yeah. Okay. I'll route Reggie to cable. I'll route Reggie to cable B.
Okay.
Okay. So in case you want to talk to him again, I was gonna just put him.
I got OBS open so I can see if he's coming in. Go ahead.
No, I got you. I just gotta send him to cable B. There we go. That's all I had to do. And then I'm gonna bring it up, and we're gonna hit play. Go, Reg.
Conductor Reggie responding. Orc, if I have to make a prediction while stripping away movie mythology for both men, my answer is Steven Seagal by probability, not certainty. Both men have legitimate martial arts backgrounds, but neither has the kind of extensive, pressure-tested competitive record that would let us confidently measure how they'd perform in an unrestricted fight against each other. Bruce Lee has the stronger reputation among respected martial artists. Lee's path to victory relies on superior timing, movement, distance management. Those are all plausible skills, but we don't have direct evidence that he could apply them consistently against someone of Seagal's size and determination. Seagal's path is simpler. He doesn't have to outspeed Bruce Lee. He has to close distance, impose his mass, and turn the fight into a clinch or collision where size becomes a dominant factor. We also lack evidence that he could do this reliably against Bruce Lee, but it requires fewer successful actions than Lee's path. So if I had to bet, I'd bet on Seagal, not because I think he's the superior martial artist, but because when the historical evidence is inconclusive, the measurable advantages of size, reach, and mass. If someone showed me documented footage of Bruce Lee repeatedly handling much larger, Steven Seagal wins more often than not. Not because of Hollywood, because physics gets a vote, end of line.
Okay, well, then I have to ask about the training between both. Because if you look at Bruce Lee's physical training, he was more physically stronger than Steven Seagal. We have actual recorded information and knowledge of that. I take this as a fight of endurance versus a fight of mass versus physical strength would be where I'd come from with this. What's your response to that?
All right, let's see. This is cool. I'm so glad I got this audio chain figured out better now, that in a way that works pretty seamlessly.
See if Reggie heard any of that.
Yeah, he heard that. Did you hear me?
I can hear you. We're good.
Okay, good. Yeah, Reggie heard all of that. You talked almost immediately, but I was prepared for that, so I had him already listening by the time he was done talking. So this is working more seamlessly than I've ever dreamed of. Well, actually, I did dream of it working this seamlessly. I just always had trouble getting it to this point.
No, that's I take it from I'm taking this from that value. Like, I would agree, mass and size matter in a fight. But if you're not strong, it doesn't matter how how big you are. If you can't hold a motherfucker because he's way stronger than you, it doesn't matter. Like it could end real quick because the
Lee
smaller
would
guy.
first have to survive or escape the early collisions and clinches where Siegel's mass matters most. So I would divide the advantages this way. Bruce likely has superior speed, conditioning, agility, and pound-for-pound strength. Siegel likely has superior absolute mass, collision momentum, and physical leverage at close range. The statement that Bruce was physically stronger needs a specific measurement. We do not have solid evidence for that. Therefore, endurance improves Bruce's path to victory, but it does not cancel the weight disparity. Siegel's job is to prevent precisely that. End of line.
Oh, yeah, he's not ready. Okay, go, if you want.
Okay, I'm going to go next. But here's my problem with that, Reggie. Yes, we do. We actually have his workout training. We have his physical. We actually do have Bruce Lee's actual physical training regimens. We do have Bruce Lee's actual punching power, and we do also have Bruce Lee's actual movements and kicking and fighting that's done within forms of training videos and other side things that were done at the time. Yes, these aren't concrete evidence compared to Steven Seagal, but where Steven Seagal never has any of this information, and anybody Steven Seagal has ever fought has always been either a person that's either been an Aikido student or a stuntman, who have all said that he all had conflict results. Where Bruce Lee, we actually do have those things. For example, I've put on the channel, on the actual video, I've put Bruce Lee's actual workout regimen from 1965, May 27th.
Right.
And
oh wait, fuck. You have more?
No, I'm good. That's it. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, maybe you said May 27th, 1974, but Reggie didn't get that part. Okay, that's all right.
1965.
You got May 27th.
Yeah. We'll see what Reggie says to that one. Because I'm actually coming at it from actual results. Like, I think one trained to be a fighter. That's my only argument. That's my big conflictor.
Bruce Lee has the stronger documented case for conditioning, discipline, and athletic preparation. We still lack the one piece of evidence that would settle the debate. Either man successfully applying those advantages against an opponent like the other. That means Bruce's training log raises my estimate of his ability. It doesn't eliminate the uncertainty created by the size disparity. I think Bruce's physical preparation is better evidenced than I initially gave it credit for. I just don't think it closes the gap by itself. End of line.
Yeah. And that's where this is why I argue with a lot of people over.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm done with say to Reggie. Thank you very much.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
okay, I thought you would respond. You're just responding to us now. I'm sorry. Yeah, go on. Please.
Yeah. No. This is why I come with this. This is why I argue with LCX. Like, this isn't just if the size disparity was so overwhelming. Yes. But then you take the physical strength, then you take the fact that this is a stronger guy versus Seagal's untested in many ways. We've never seen Seagal actually in a real fight.
And every time he bowed out, where at least Bruce Lee did take his bumps and scrapes.
Yeah, Bruce Lee did take his bumps and scrapes. Bruce Lee got his ass kicked in a street fight. There's evidence of that. There's evidence of him winning fights because people people were doing? They were fucking running into his fucking. They were attacked when he was living in China. The reason when he moved back to China, people were fucking challenging him to fights, and he kicked the guy so fucking hard he put him in the hospital. Like damn near almost crushed his rib cage. That's actual evidence. There's real evidence of that. There was a police report and everything. So this is why I argue Oh no, against someone like Seagal, who again I've heard a lot of martial arts, a lot of people say over and over and over again, that's an actor versus a fighter. There's a difference. It's like the bullshit with him being able to defeat Steven Seagal being able to defeat Chuck Norris. He has height and mass on Chuck Norris. I take Chuck Norris in every fight. Like if you were to look up Chuck Norris's Chuck Norris's physical high. Okay, well, Bob, you're on here. I want you to Chuck Norris's height versus, and then we'll do Steven Seagal's height.
Oh my god! Okay, I thought we were doing Black Belt Magazine. I've been waiting here, just sitting here.
I'm sorry. This got brought up for the third time, so I'm going to talk about it. You know.
All right. All right.
I got it. You're getting all moody. Hold on.
Damn right, I'm getting moody. It's like, okay, I struggled to get the megaload. Oh nope, we're moving on to something else. Well, shit.
Sorry, Bob. Blame DJ. So.
No, I'm just gonna blame you. You're the host.
Chuck Norris, and how much does Chuck Norris weigh in his prime?
Now I actually want to pit I want to pit 10 midgets versus the Chief. Honestly.
Okay. Chuck Norris, 5'10". He's smaller than Bruce Lee, and he weighed less than Bruce Lee. Anywhere between 170s. Yes.
I am interested in this. And God created the nunchuck, a pair of sticks tied together with either a rope, chain, or cord, are currently flailing across American movie screens.
Oh my God! Thank you.
A messy can of
thank you, DJ. Holy shit!
Parts of
no, don't do that to me. That's not
cool. An
Okinawan
farming tool. I'm sorry. No, it was not cool. I just
Okinawa farming tool that long ago inspired the popular form of martial arts weaponry. The can of worms involves 1, the reaction of many moviegoers who are adopting what they see on the screen to what they do in the streets, and 2, the reaction of law enforcement agencies who are appalled by its adaptation.
Okay, so funny thing about this, during this period, I can actually talk about this. All right, guys. You guys don't want to talk about this anymore?
No!
What, the Seagal thing? We already talked about it.
Yeah, I know, but I was using the Bruce Lee thing to incorporate that Bruce Lee was smaller and Bruce Lee had less height and stuff. Yeah, but anyway. Okay, so here's the funny thing.
What if Bruce Lee had nunchucks and Seagal didn't? Okay. No.
Yeah, a weapon made in God's image.
We're not going to get into this bullshit anymore if you guys think. But
I didn't know that the nunchuck was from Okinawa. That's fascinating to me because Okinawa is a hell of an island. I find it interesting that we had.
There's a lot of tools from Okinawa. In fact, it comes from the martial arts. Okinawa Kobudo, if I'm not mistaken, is what the martial art is referred to as. Yeah, they had the tonfas. They had was it called the jian? Yeah, it's like the bar mace thingy. It's basically a baton. They also had the little claw things. The was the nekote, the cat hands, or it was farming tools that you use to pull up reeds. Also the kama, and if you combine it with a chain and a weight on the end, it becomes a kusarigama.
Yeah, that was used for bashing apparently. Again. Here's the problem. There's a lot of conflicting stuff now.
Yes, and it's like what's myth from reality. Because, sure, you got a farming tool. Let's say you're dressed as a farmer and you have like a kama with you with a bunch of other gardening tools and shit. It's like, okay, yeah, sure. But then you get the mythos of the ninjato, like the ninja sword. It's like, oh yeah, that person has that sword. He's a ninja. Why the fuck would you have that out in the open?
Okay. So here's the thing about the tonfas, for example. I have heard multiple different things that they were actually designed to be a weapon, or I've heard that this was actually the handle of a lid of a device that you'd use to grind rice. I'm like, or I've heard that this was used to beat rice in bags, to beat the shells off. There is so many secondary, third, equal stuff. The police, again, another funny thing about the fucking the nunchakus. People started making these fucking things back in this era, And here's what got amusing. A lot of people think, oh, the people were beating people. No. What was happening was motherfuckers, the nunchucks would break off and they'd hit the guy in the fucking eye, or they'd break off entirely and go flying into a wall or hit somebody else. It was really stupid. The nunchakus, the level of people making stupid things out of broom handles.
Yeah. From what I understood over in Okinawa was the reason they had these tools that were repurposed into weapons was because the laws of the land prohibited certain articles for people to possess. So they had to make their own way of doing things.
Yep. Yeah, they had a lot.
That's where like the tonfas came from, because I heard that they couldn't have a bladed article or a stick of a set length in the nunchucks case, so that's why they have the cord to get around that.
Well, it's like your Spanish it's like your that crazy Spanish folding blade, or the blades for those other.
Yes. You see, the moment you said Spanish, I was like, that's the navaja.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. A friend of mine has one. I kind of want to get one.
I want one.
I want one myself, but I don't. The Canada laws are kind of.
All right, to throw around what Navaja was real quick, give people a 411. As the Spanish laws were changing at the time, they wanted to make swords more of a nobility thing, so the common man could not really possess a sword. So the common man's sword eventually became a Navaja, which was both a knife, tool, you could use it for most things, and there were different makes and models of different lengths. And they even had their own form of fencing, which used the navaja in one hand and usually like a cloak or a shawl to try and catch the opponent's blade. You could hold the end of the handle to try and get more reach, or you could hold it close to the blade and actually use the pommel bit for like hooking.
Yeah, and the whole cloak thing was also used in rapiers later. There's even stories of people, like I've heard of guiding chains and cloak, which was a weird chainmail and cloak, which I like. That can't be real. But I haven't found any actual evidence. But apparently they were sewing chainmail into cloaks so they could catch blades and stuff. I don't know how real that is. I've heard that rumor a couple times. I don't know. That could be hearsay.
If I had money to throw around, I'd probably try it once or twice.
Yeah. So soon after, the police began complaining that nunchakus, colloquial, were
contributing to violence in Los Angeles. The California State Attorney General handed down this clarification of Section 12020 of the California Penal Code. The essence of the code reads: any persons in the state who manufactures or offers or refers for sale, or who gives, lends, or possesses any instruments or weapons of the kind commonly known as blackjack, billy, or who carries concealed upon his persons any dirk or dagger is guilty of a felony. The essence of the clarification reads: it is of the opinion.
Stop. Yeah. Let me explain a little, because there's more to this. Okay, which is kind of funny.
The dot's kind of cut out.
Yeah. That's why I said, okay, stop for a sec. Hold on. Here's what makes it truly amusing about this. Right before this, like back in the 60s, like in the 60s in the black belt books, I'm almost certain. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna get the older books. You could buy dirks, daggers, sharpened and all sharpened and the chaku. So this book thing, they legitimately were in trouble because of it.
Yeah.
Okay, in its opinion, we'll go from there. You can keep going.
In its opinion of the Attorney General, the nunchuck is a blackjack within the meaning of a term Penal Code 12020. Release of the clarification prompted an immediate wave of prison system. Immediate wave of arrests at the rate of 3 to 5 a day. Sorry, little Timmy, you're going in the clink.
Okay, next, DJ, you want to go with that? We're on, of course, there were loud protests. Okay.
Of course, there were loud protests. Wait, mouse pointer jumped ahead. Can you show me, Bob?
Of course, there were loud protests from the martial arts.
Artists who claim they be allowed to use the weapons, dojos, and expedition.
I see now.
I was going to try and get us to the other paragraph. That way it's an easier line to follow.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. I mean, I can
That's why
but
okay,
of
go
course
ahead.
there were loud protests from the martial artists who claimed they should be allowed to use the weapon in dojo practice and exhibitions. Why the nunchaku and not the gun? Of the states, including New York and Illinois.
That is a fortune cookie line right there. That is some sage wisdom.
Including New York and Illinois, have also cracked down on the Okinawan rice beater, resulting in a more arrest and even some raids on karate dojos. But at least in California, there is a major problem in prosecuting nunchaku cases. The Attorney General's clarification is officially an opinion, and use of the nunchaku is against the law, is not decided until each trial is completed. In other words, if you wander down the street with a nunchaku in your hand and are arrested, you don't know if you've already broken the law until the judge or
jury says either guilty or not guilty. You did miss a line. The Attorney General clarification, officially an opinion, not a legal statute.
The question is whether or not sale and possession and use of the nunchaku is against the law. Okay, yeah, okay, all right. So
it's a lot of law gray area, and lawyers love gray.
Oh yeah, this.
That's why their suits are always gray.
This is a wet dream for some legal lawyers. But anyway, I guess guilty or not guilty. All right, and since knowing beforehand, anyone want to take that one?
Yep, and since nobody knows beforehand
hold on, Bob, 1 sec. I gotta get that reading thing off LC. Gotta get that off LC.
I'm about to say, but wear your glasses, old man.
Yeah, no, I'm reading my glasses. I'm wearing my glasses, just like I said. I want to get that reading thing because then we can legit actually. I can do this with out so much. We don't need to even have our voices in here, so it's not interfering with the. And we just pause it when we pause it. But anyway, and since knowing beforehand what's legal and what's not, the cops.
And since nobody knows beforehand what's legal and what's not, the cops are. Sorry, I had an alert.
Cops on the beat and are burdened with trying to figure out who to arrest and who not to arrest. Okay, go ahead, Bob. It's purely. I'll leave you for that.
Yeah, I got you. It was just that alert took my eyes away for a second. It's purely a matter of judgment. One police officer in Los Angeles, a martial artist himself, confides that he would not stop a guy who was entering or leaving a dojo carrying nunchucks in his gi bag. I assume that's like a duffel bag. Someone like standing idly.
The thing they wear.
Yeah, that's what Ryu from Street Fighter wears.
Mm-hmm.
Someone who's standing idly on the corner swinging such a device in his hand would be another matter. Well, yeah. The problem has also arisen in the courts in Los Angeles County as to exactly what nunchuck is. Once again, people are like, what's this? What's this? What is the definition of this? They love doing that shit. The amount of money that goes into, let's figure out exactly what this is. And it's like, dude, just put 2 and 2 together. It's not that hard. Many of the defendants were apprehended for possession of homemade instruments, like a flute. And at least one acquittal was based on the inability to classify 2 crude clubs connected by a chain as a nunchuck or any other illegal device. A can of worms indeed.
Yep.
Yeah, I was about to say, you say a can of worms, this just sounds like big government trying to step on people's toes again. They want to lock down and secure everything because of the craze.
If I remember correctly, you can from the legend, it all starts with some stupid kid, fucking some rich hoopy-doo that had a politician, and her kid was fucking around with this homemade nunchucks he made, and he bashed himself in the face.
Oh, this is the think of a children fallacy.
This is the legend. This is the legend. Now, in actuality, there were motherfuckers running around. Like, nunchucks became a thing. People were running around carrying these things. I remember even in the 80s as a kid, I had a kid who walked around carrying fake nunchucks. And I literally, I remember because he came at, he started spinning his nunchucks, and then the nunchucks broke, and the nunchucks went flying and hit a car and shattered the car window. And this guy came out and just beat the fucking brakes off this kid. He beat him. He grabbed this kid. He bashed him into a fence, and he just kept bashing him into a fence like a fucking lawn dart. It was like, I was just like, we all left this fucking kid after this. But this kid's like, oh, I'm a match. I'm so tough. And the fucking thing hit the car. Second that hit that car, the guy got out of the fucking vehicle and just kicked the crap out of this kid. He beat the brakes off.
I would say, I don't know about you guys, but do you know what I define nunchucks as?
Stupid.
Well, yeah, but a flail.
Yeah.
Nunchucks are just another form of flail.
Dude,
its measurements are off, but it's just a flail.
Dude, well, I've said it once and I'll say it again. Nothing stops. Nothing will ever incorporate a solid metal pipe.
That's what I'm saying. It's like this is why I believe in the myth of like over in Okinawa, you couldn't have a stick over X length unless it was like had some very specific specifications.
Yep.
Like a walking stick or something, and that's why they had to cut it down, because why would you ever have a bendy bit there? Why would you make a flail when you could just have a stick with you?
Dude, the Irish, the men.
Shillelagh. Amen.
Shillelagh. One of my favorite toys, and I want to get an official shillelagh. I've been wanting to get one for years.
I'd say one of my favorite shillelaghs is actually both Mesoamerican and Native American. They have that one war club that's a ball of stone at the end. Yeah. It's just a shillelagh, but it has a stone with a nipple on it for piercing.
Yeah, I don't want an actual I just want an actual shillelagh walkie stick, like a big one that's large enough for my hands. I'd love to get a shillelagh. My friend's grandfather had one, and he carried that everywhere he went.
Yeah, my old man had a really cool walking stick. You could define it as a quarterstaff, but at the top of it was a whittled carving of an old man's face, and like his beard flowed into like the rest of it. It was really cool.
Yeah, there's some cool ones out there. Anyway, Black Belt does not sympathize with
law enforcement's problems caused by the nunchaku's fad, and strongly agrees that it is undesirable for our citizens to go around beating each other about the head and ears. Yeah, but we do believe the attempt in California to stop such abuse has only served to create legal chaos. Yeah, that's fair. We also doubt that even an exact, clearly written legislative law would fairly and effectively deal with the nunchucks problems, or it would be singling out only one of the many implements in our society that may fall subject to abuse. Anybody want to take over? Perhaps there is an alternative.
Yeah, perhaps there's an alternative. If nunchaku abuse continues to be a problem, nunchaku arrests in Los Angeles have declined in recent weeks, although you should.
It's not clear why.
It is not clear. I mean, I was able to read. I was giving you a heads up. It is not clear why. The invoking of some kind of registration of these weapons might be worth a try. The system could apply to all martial arts weapons. Nunchaku is not the only one presently under fire. And simply make it mandatory for all legitimate martial arts practitioners to register with law enforcement authorities. Of course, it would be necessary to scroll down to draw a workable definition of legitimate, end quote. But that task seems easier than trying to determine the validity of a law that
doesn't actually exist.
That doesn't actually do something. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but the funny thing about that is, and this is really me. Also, I'm a speed reader, and I have dyslexia, so I got a bad habit of where I'm actually vocalizing right about here. I've already read over here.
That's like a buff mixed with a nasty debuff.
It really
You're a
is.
speed reader, so it's just like the paragraph is like you take all the words in a paragraph, you put it in like a bag, and you shake it up, and then you throw it out. And...
Yeah, it's a bad habit of mine. There's a reason why sometimes I fuck up. But like I said, here's what will happen. I will be vocalizing this part. Meanwhile, I've already read over here.
see, the Chief's glasses are not advanced enough because one eye stays up there, the other one goes down below.
Yep. There may be a better solution. We don't pretend to have all the answers, but we do ask that law enforcement and legislators likely who just popped in.
ARs.
Oh, what up, Ars?
Thoughtfully consider all ramifications of any proposal before putting them into action. Yes, there is a problem, but let's not create other problems hastily to attempt to solve it. The funny thing about this...
No. Do the California thing. Make more legislation. Go ahead. See how it happens.
So here's where it gets interesting. Here's where it gets interesting. After this bullshit, not gonna lie, you are now, if you go buy actual weapons, you gotta register all that shit. Swords and all that stuff has to be registered. Now, before then it didn't. Like literally, it's funny. This is why I picked this issue in particular. It's because of that. Now we can continue on, or we can start going to games. What do you guys want to do?
Want to look at these weapons that are just on page 10? Throwing knife,
Yeah, okay.
Black Mamba throwing knife, Pro throwing knife. Oh, they actually have prices.
Yep. Yeah. Oh,
wait
dude,
a second. A throwing knife for $10?
Yep. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta take a quick pee, but no, some of these prices are absurd. Anyway.
I'm very confused about some of these because a Huntsman Bowie knife for about $30. Okay, I'm also got to remember this is in the 60s. So I'll be real with you. Anytime I see a blade that's going for like $10 to $5, I instantly assume stainless steel. Don't trust it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, stainless steel is not really like, I don't think that's really what they make weapon grade material with. I believe they do a lot of, especially when you're hammering it out, you're doing something where you're trying to balance the carbon content with the lack of carbon in certain areas so that you could have like a hard blade but a flexible, like a hard edge and a flexible blade. And
some of these
steel being mass produced doesn't do that, and that's why the Shin Gun 2 is not the best sword, but still one I want to buy.
Yeah.
That's the military sword from World War II.
The what?
Shin Gun 2. Oh wait, is it Shin Gun 2? I think it's Shin Gun 2. It's Gun 2, something Gun 2. I think it's Shin Gun 2.
Okay, laugh out loud. We just read how they're
Gun 2.
these weapons and shit, and on the next fucking
Send me an image.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say whatever you're talking about. DJ, send me an image.
It's a Shin Gun 2. It's literally a military sword. But I'll get you something.
Yeah, give me an image of that because I've never heard of a gun toe. I've heard of a cutlass. We still use cutlasses for ceremonial stuff.
The Japanese in World War II.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what he's.
They did have cutlasses, but that was like a more of a period specific thing. You want me to send that to you or Gabi?
DM it to me. Go ahead.
All right.
I'm not. But isn't it funny? Right after a page where they say they're banning Dirk's daggers and all this other shit, they're selling
knives. Yeah, you also get a triangle throwing axe.
Yeah, like that is literally a Dirk. MO1. That's a fucking Dirk. That's actual dagger. That's a legit bow. And then you got a Huntsman Bowie knife, which is also dangerous. Those fucking things, man. Some people. I'm not gonna lie. Some people are so like that. When that Rambo knife came out, that was everyone's rave. Do you know how dangerous those motherfuckers were, and like how many people like buy those ones?
Okay.
Oh, it's bad.
I'm looking at what DJ sent. Gunto. It's okay. It's
yeah. I'll be right back.
I guess it must be modern sword. because it was like, what is it? Tachi was like early era, if I'm not mistaken. Then it went on to Katana, and I guess Gunto is like the most recent make, 1872.
Yeah, they had an earlier model that was like more European style when they first ended the Meiji Restoration. They were trying to like be like modern, but then by World War II they were reviving the whole samurai heritage thing, and that's when they by that point they brought back in more traditional Japanese looking swords. Although they were mass produced, they were made of a higher quality at the beginning of the war, as you can imagine, and then as it went on, the quality went down. But yeah, bottom line is they had these very European saber-looking swords with the hilts that were inherently European, and then because they were trying not to they wanted to like shirk their past. They wanted to try to be like a modern fighting force, and then they really decided to re-embrace their heritage.
Yeah. Okay, it's all right. I don't know why you want to go for specifically one of those.
But in the handle, it's got it looks like the eel skin, but it's made of stamped metal. Because I can't afford the real one, so I figure if I have a chance of affording one, it would be the shitty one. And it's cool because I'm a history buff, so it'd be like, oh yeah, it's the same sword they used in some cases badass operations, in other cases very infamous operations. To say the least.
Yeah, I got what you're saying.
A certain incident, the key word incident, right? They always use the word incident when they want to like avoid the word massacre.
Yeah, sorry
about
that.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying.
Sorry about that, boy.
Like,
sorry about that.
I appreciate the effort. Oh, no doubt. Orc, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm sorry about
that. We got Oris here. Yo, I'm just happy we got Oris here, man. Like, it's good seeing Oris.
Yeah. No. What happened was one of my friends had sent me an image. Oh God, he was working out during the fire thing. His whole face is just fucking. Holy shit! I just want to call and make sure he was okay. Looked like a goddamn. His hair like singed. Yeah, no, he's not having a good. Let's just say he got back. He took a picture. I was like, Jesus fuck. So I just wanted to check in on him. He's okay. He's okay, but goddamn. No, beat red from the heat, and fucking he didn't have lots of hair to begin with, but it's literally you can see the gray in his hair. Like he's not having a fun day.
Hey, page 11. There's an image of Mao Zedong.
Oh, good for him.
I don't want to see Mao's dong. Oh, Mao Zedong.
Yeah. They also have our.
There's like a practitioner, and on the outside of the area where he's doing his martial arts, there's just a giant portrait of Mao Zedong.
Deluxe white karate gi. That is the one thing I wouldn't mind getting my hands on, as much as I don't want to. The problem is they're super expensive, but I don't deny gis are really comfortable.
There's only one thing more comfortable than a gi, and that's coveralls.
Yeah. And now we got more stuff like
martial arts shopping guide.
Yeah, you got your throwing, you got your sweatshirt type thing for karate. You got your digital manpower, which is a new conduct. What is this? Is this what I think it is? Is this one of those electrical? Oh, it is! New phenomenon. Basically, you put this on you and you strap it up to you and it electrocutes your ass.
Damn it, I gotta put my phone on silent again.
The electrical tools near wire, children.
Oh no, it's a it's a pomometer. Sorry, for a second there, I thought it was one of those shocking ones.
Oh yeah.
Shocking ones are hysterical. This was during that period too, where they had the shocking.
Yeah, but that's the little running meter, so you get your miles in.
Oh, I thought that was.
Yeah.
Now the neck developer looks like a Saw device, like just straight out of the Saw movies.
Yeah, there's your $10 throwing night. There's your 6-way gym. I've used these. These are crap.
Oh yeah, the springs. I have a story from my family where one of my grand relatives was telling me a story about how her husband was using those spring weight things, but he had chest hair.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And he was doing the cross arm, and it got caught. His chest hair got caught in there.
Dude, that neck developer, Jesus fuck.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying. That looks straight out of a Saw movie.
That is no, bad.
That's how you develop your Gok 9000 right there.
Oh jeez. No, I love like, dude. We got to get Soldier of Fortune again.
Head weights, bottom right, head weights.
Yeah. Give me a sec. Let me get to him, boys. We got slow so we can show the chat.
I'm looking at the whole page 13. I'm looking at all the ads.
I know, but I have to like, I'm actually showing. Oh, I can see the head weight.
Yeah. It's like, okay, the wrist weights, the ankle weights, gotcha. You know, that's cool and all. The head weight.
Yeah. The wrist weights and stuff. I've used the wrist weights. They're not bad.
Yeah. I mean, that's a staple in Dragon Ball, if I'm not mistaken. Hell, even Rock Lee from Naruto has those, where he like takes it off and all of a sudden he's moving much faster.
Yeah. Okay,
now, a guy actually tested that where he had like 50 pounds on each leg for a week.
Yeah.
And when he took it off, he actually did notice a speed difference. He even timed himself when he was running. And the whole point of the experiment was like he never took them off, even when he's like eating dinner. Only when he's taking a shower and going to bed, he takes them off.
Yeah. They don't do that to yourself. You will physically hurt yourself. It's not a good idea. Like even me using like I even like I'll stand. I do a lot of standing a lot because that's what I used to do back in the day. And I've noticed that even doing that, one, sitting down feels comfortable. Two, it's like this. But no, will they separate the fighting forms?
Is that Count Dante?
No, it's not Count Dante. That's some other guy. Now, do you guys want to talk about this? It's basically them talking about, the tournaments and how they're going to split the martial arts. Which, spoiler alert, they did. By the way,
what are these quotes?
Yeah.
Broken nose and chipped bone and non-contact meat. Honestly, look at Art Heller. Not a game of chase or tiddlywinks. This guy thinks he's hard. Look at that face. I'll be real with you, man. I have a hard time taking a guy with a bowl cut seriously.
So
I understand it was a thing of the style, but it's just like, come on now. Why do you look like one of the Beatles?
Boys, reading this article. Moving.
I'm about to say, he's asking, do we want to read this one or try to find something else, DJ?
I don't even know. It's about their hair.
I know it's about the
No. If it was about hair, that'd be Count Dante. That man was a hairstylist.
This is basically offensive contact when attacking. This is basically the fighting stances. They're determining that like which style should be and should we have a full contact in karate, which they do. The funny thing is, again, spoiler, they did make the decision. Yes, it's full contact. Yes, there are multiple different types. There's hard and soft contact. That's something that exists. No one seems to be interested, so I'm going to slowly move on unless something's interesting. Oh, we got the swords, boys!
Oh, the swords? Which page?
Oh, page 20.
20.
Yeah.
Number 20. Page of swords.
Martial arts shopping guide. I don't know what this is. The Shinbuto?
Yeah, one moment. I'm actually I'm buffering the page. There we go. Okay. So what are we looking at?
To orders 20s, but I'll have a number 2 clean and dry with bacon if that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Hakaku Superito.
Yeah.
I think that's just supposed to be like a boken, like just a wooden stick.
It looks like a wooden stick. And then you got your actual boken right here.
Yeah.
There, wooden sword. Then you got that one right there. Then you got
Shoto. Yeah, these look like some of these are actually specified as wooden swords for practice, like the Shoto.
Yep. They look like a lot of them are wooden swords. But then you get into the actual staffs, and you get your long edge.
Naginata, yeah. The wooden Naginata. Okay, yeah. Some of these are actually like practice. Though they also have a bamboo blade Naginata, and no bamboo. Bamboo can be sharp.
Yep. Oh, the hook thing. I love this hook thing. This actually is it's an interesting little toy weapon. That fucker actually, hooking
The
the
hook
arm.
thing?
The Kobuto nunchuck. It's like basically it's a little hook type weapon. It's basically a hook club. It's not really a nunchuck.
Chief, that's not a hook. Because it's a
Oh,
black and white photo, that it's white oak. It's white on white. It looks like a hook. Yeah, but it's just because of how these photos were taken. It's made of white oak.
Okay, so you got your bow staff, you got your trainer knife, you got your rubber staff. I actually want to buy one again. I want to pick up I don't have one. I let that one of my girlfriends stole that off me. I wouldn't mind getting that. Just that
I actually do. I have a rubber training knife. It was a gift from one of my buddies.
I want to get the rubber staff. I want to get the training staff so I can, go back to doing, Eskrima when I want to.
Funny part about the Tomfa is that's the legit article to where a lot of these are like, wooden edged weapons or, like the Naginata and the swords are wooden. The Tomfa is just the legit article because it's all wood.
Okay, so sparring banner. So we got ourselves another article.
Look at all the kung fu uniforms. I always wanted to try on a pair of Hakama, those pants.
Yeah.
They actually do look comfortable.
Yep, they do. As we move on for guys fighting and training, no one seems to care, so we'll move on to we're going back to more weapons. We got more weapons.
I'm about to say, remember, my page is buffer. I assume 24?
We are on 26 now. You guys got a t-shirt.
26. Okay.
We got the t-shirts. Oh, we got a vinyl.
T-shirts.
Yes, we got a vinyl. We got the ball sack holder.
You got the cup.
Yeah, we got the cup. We got the cards.
That is the anti-monkey stealing peach technique device.
Me caterpillar. Oh, okay. So a brace for hiding a knife.
Wait, where?
Me cat. Is that a no? No, that's just a brace. Never mind. For a second there, I was like, cause it looked so weird. It looked like there was a knife there. Never mind. You got yourself.
Yeah, I'd say that you got like shin guards, knee support. Yeah, all these things are pretty straightforward. Yeah.
No. A lot of this shit, it's the it's some of the weird stuff that gets written, like with some of the guys, like Count Dante's bullshit that was coming out, like
female protective bra.
Yeah. Like there was some weird shit that was out there. So if we got the Forgotten World Karate Champion.
Sorry, because of these black and white photos with the Karate Man dummy, it just it looks like a body. It doesn't look like a dummy to me, but that's just because of the way the black and white photos are.
So no one wants to talk about the Forgotten Karate guy?
Okay. One moment, Chief. I'm a little slow on the draw. Forgive me. I don't even know what page that is.
28.
28. The Forgotten World Karate Champion, although he is now a folk hero in his own country, the young Brazilian who copped the individual title at the Second World Karate Championship is still an unknown quantity to the rest of the world by William Moore. I've heard that name before. Who is William Moore?
Look him up if you want. I will wait to see if anyone wants to take this. Otherwise, we are moving on.
You sure you mean William Moore and not William Shakespeare?
Yeah.
I'm sure I mean William Moore.
A lot more William than I can handle, but I can say the name Watanabe. I used to not be able to read that.
William
Watanabe's trip to France was his first venture outside of Latin America since his family migrated to Brazil from Germany. I'm kidding.
Oh, don't do that. I want to scroll back up.
Chief, we ought to know this guy. Both of us.
Who is he?
William Moore, Canadian-American ice hockey player.
Oh, okay, cool. Also a writer for Black Belt, really? Okay.
No, it's a different guy. Contemporary. It's a very common name Okay. There's the American football player, William Lewis Moore, civil rights activist, William Moore, mathematician, William Moore, musician. There's also William Moore, actor, William Moore, Pennsylvania politician. Okay, so that's why I heard this name so much, is because it's just very common.
Okay, so we started getting to the sharp, pointy swords.
Ooh, the pointy swords. What page?
32.
32.
The newest and latest items. Interesting in martial arts. We have so this is a nice old katana, and then you got yourself your little wakawaki. Then we got
the wakizashi.
More throwing knives, and some of these like yee. Okay, first of all, the fact that some of these are like I wouldn't want to. I don't know, man. Like you carrying these around now gets you in so much trouble.
That's the thing. I called it a Jian, but it's not a Jian. It's the Jute, Jutte. Yeah, it's that baton thing that I was talking about. Yeah. I just misnamed it.
Yeah. So available for the first time in the United States, Ninjutsu: The Art of Invisibility. Another book by Don Duggar, renowned for Arthur of martial arts world. Yeah, this book is very interesting. I if I can get a copy of it, we will read it on live stream. All right, so we got ourselves our ninja
samurai straw hat. Well, I'll say it's just a straw hat at the end of the day. Doesn't mean it belongs to a specific class of individual.
Yeah, now we got our actual ninja tool. The famous ninja blade.
There it is. Yeah, that sword that is supposedly a secret, and if you have it, you're basically flagging yourself to everybody.
I like this. A straight shuriken leather opener. So fucking American. You motherfucking Yanks. I fucking love it.
What is a straight shuriken? So, a knife?
A knife. A fucking knife! I know. Look at the thing. It's a knife. It's a knife. It's a very dangerous knife.
It's a kniff. It's a ninja kniff.
An all-purpose utility knife used for, but literally, look at the name, Straight Shuriken Letter Opener. Why is it called a Straight Shuriken Letter Opener? What the fuck, boys? It's a knife.
Also, look at this artwork of what the ninja's doing. It's like, okay, so you're using your sword to climb over a wall?
Yep.
Why? And okay, so the implication is the scabbard is completely hollow, open on each end, and it's just enough to cover the blade. So now you're stepping on the guard, forcing it into the dirt. Now you have dirt in your scabbard. Then you're somehow able to use it as a little snorkel. And then in this one, the man's using it as like a blowgun?
Yep.
I'm still more concerned about the dirt in the scabbard. You know, normally a scabbard's supposed to protect your blade.
Well, okay. First of all, like if you had a sword like this, looking from what I can tell, from what the few things I can see, if you were to step on this, there's a good chance you warp and bend.
Sorry, talking to myself.
No problem. So for those that don't know, like swords are tough, but they're not completely fucking thing. If you were to step on the hilt of your sword, there's 3 options that can happen depending on how much you fucking weigh. You step on that, you snap your guard. You step on that, you bend your sword. You never want to do that. So it's like I've known people that have totally destroyed their weapons, an actual sharpened weapons, by accidentally fucking bending them by accident.
Okay, I actually want to read this real quick because this is just stupid. Another new and unusual item, a replica of the type of sword used in feudal Japan by the special group known as Ninja. The Invisible Assassins. The ninja swords were used in many more ways than the regular samurai swords. It was a tool as well as a weapon. I'm sorry to break the news to you people, but a weapon is a tool. End of. Weapons are tools.
Hey, just kind of laugh out the joke here. For most of the other weapons that we've seen on here, they're $12, $20, $30.
This one's 100, 114.
Like
An
Jesus
instrument to
fuck.
make a task easier. In this case, the task was murder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
exactly.
it's funny. Yeah,
exactly.
Now the funny thing is, most of these were made out of shit fucking metal. Most of them were made out of shit that would break, you wouldn't believe. And most of them were crap. Like they weren't sharp or they weren't properly sharpened. And oh man, there was so much of these things. I remember one time I went to go look at this old I went to a place back in the day. Someone bought
Oh,
one of these.
are you talking like the Mall Ninja swords made out of stainless?
No. The funny thing about this fucking thing. No, this is around that time when I was a kid. I was about 13. I went to a yard sale. This old guy had passed away. He had so many fucking swords. And every time I opened them up, they were damaged or destroyed. I'm like, I kept thinking to myself, because back in the day, in the 70s, when he bought all these fucking things, he went around swinging them like idiots. And they were so fucking broken. Like each one was just a joke. I never bought a single one. Like they're all garbage. Although a friend of mine bought some of the shurikens and didn't realize those were highly illegal. The cops confiscated them all.
See, what he should have gotten the straight shuriken letter opener. He would have been safe.
You want to know why? You want to know why he got in trouble? His dad's a police officer, and he bought shurikens, and this dumbass did something to the shurikens to make them more dangerous.
Oh, lovely.
I can't say I am not saying it on live stream because we could get in trouble, but really dangerous. And when that happened, he was like, "Oh," his dad saw that, went no. Yeah, those got melted down. Those got melted down and made into a bike chain later. I can tell you that because his dad had a metal shop and he fucking melted them down, turned it into his bike chain. So he said to his son he had the heart of a ninja on his bike and he called his bike the Ninja, and he had actual like yeah.
It's beautiful.
That is support the other Aikido.
Yes, Seagal's art
By Andy Adams. Do you guys want to read this one, or are we moving on to more of the bullshit stuff?
Here, I'll just read the first line. I don't really feel. There we go.
All right. Well, if no one else wants to.
I know I'm being a petulant little bastard, but it's like I have more interest in like the stuff that they're trying to haggle over to you.
Yeah. Oh, I love this. You got the weights, man. The karate hand weights. These things.
Oh
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are those knuckle dusters?
Yeah, I like these things. I actually do like these. These are basically grip weights. That's all they are. They're 10-pound grip weights. You'd actually just be gripping and moving them. That's all they are. They're good for doing that. Like I can't remember what that's called, where you do the one arm, where you kind of pick them up and stuff. They're really good for that. They actually do a little more. They add more like picking up stuff and stuff. It's that like for workouts. Yeah, these are actually good.
How comfortable are those sandals?
Oh,
yeah, I always wondered about that.
They suck.
Okay.
Maybe
are they just good? Are they just good for keeping you out of the mud?
No, you want to know why? Yeah, that's one of the reasons. But my reason I don't like those, I have worn them. I don't like them because they fit in your toesies, and I hate anything that fits in me toesies.
I'm the same way with flip flops. The only reason I buckle down is Navy Day shower shoes. You don't want gangrene, so you just deal with the thing being between your tootsies.
This I haven't seen in fucking forever. The Maji Sai.
Yeah, I was looking at that and I'm like, what the hell is that?
For both a while, the most unique training weapon is the Maji Sai. It can be I have not seen one of these in forever.
Can be used as a hand weapon, but more. What does that say?
Defensive spear.
Wait. Yeah. More readily? More readily? Yeah. Is that an A? It looks like two E's.
Yeah.
Basically, used on the end of a stick of a spear as a defensive weapon.
Yeah, what? It's basically a spear, but on the spear it has like one end up and one end down. Like it has the points at the end. So you have your pointed top and you have the other thing for grip.
I thought that was like a handheld thing, like it was the same size as a thigh.
No. You got the thing right here. That I actually know what this is. I haven't seen one in forever.
Hmm.
And then you got your Naga halberd.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got your
Yari spear. I like the Yari. I think my favorite are whenever you have a Yari with a crossguard. I love those.
Yep. Okay, so next we got our dojo injuries part 2.
Dojo injuries part 2.
Dojo injuries part 2. We're going to talk about some.
You have a safety kick punch order form?
Yep. Dojo injuries. Do anyone want the dojo injuries?
One moment. Let me find it.
The practice and skill.
All right.
Is it double?
Practice and skill, which have their origins in self-defense as double-edged samurai. Wait, what? Origins in self-defense is a double-edged samurai. What?
Yes, you heard that.
What?
You want it? Do you want it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Taking it. Okay, go for it, Bob. Get it.
Basic skill forms, the vast majority of time devoted daily training, strikes, throws, controlled, blocking, falling, and prerequisites to more intricate maneuvers. Contact remains limited. Bruises seem unending, painful, discolored reminders of your unique obsession. Is this person trying to roast practitioners?
Maybe.
Yet every single movement possesses potential disaster in the controlled atmosphere of the dojo. Well, yeah, no shit. It's a contact sport, dumbass. Serious injury should be virtually non-existent in the atmosphere of the dojo. Sorry, I lost my line. Read this. In the excited adrenaline fury of a tournament competition remains a lingering threat to all. We find no standardized protective equipment mandatory, no single scoring system based on reasonable evaluation of technique and target. Consider the body in 4 parts: head, neck, the chest, thorax, the abdomen, including the back area, the arms and legs, extremities. Every martial artist should be able to recognize serious injuries to each area and should be capable of rendering proper first aid and evaluation. This knowledge should form a portion of the ranking belt system. Oh yeah, it would be nice to have some first aid training. I think everybody should have some basic first aid training. The extremities present, the easiest system to evaluate. Only 2 serious problems must be dealt with commonly: fractures or broken bones, and joint problems such as dislocation and ligament tears. Ooh, ligament tears.
Those were never fun.
Oh yeah. Suspect a fracture. Wait, what? Suspect a fracture if contact results in local pain, swelling, deformity, bruising, or abdominal. Jeez, man. Or abnormal grating noise with slight movement. That's haunting.
Yeah, you know the funny thing with this is, like, I've heard that happen with my jaw and my arms and stuff. But the funny thing is about ligament tears, like, this kind of, sometimes you don't know you had them until like a week later when your fucking skin starts bruising up.
Yeah. If you have any suspicion that a fracture exists, splint it where it lies. It's more than just that. I was expecting this to go into details about how to apply splints, recognize area, and all that. Make no efforts to straighten out the extremity. To an extent, really depends on where it's located. But most of the time, yeah, you do want to let it lie and let a proper medical physician look at it.
Yeah, exactly.
You will only endanger the player by increasing the amount of clot around the break, increasing healing time, and possibly severing a large blood vessel or major nerve. Exactly. So, let's say, Chief, your forearm, you got a little pop there, right? Yeah. As long as it's not breaking 90, but we know it popped, yeah, I will keep it straight and put a splint on that. But if it is bent 90, I will actually not necessarily apply a splint. I will apply a tourniquet to your bicep.
Yeah.
Then I will worry about the splint or making sure the arm is in a stable enough position, like a sling, to keep it there.
Yeah, and this is when back in the day, man, like this is when Mac Dojos really didn't fucking think about certain things, and there was multiple times where people died on the fucking
Died
you
on the
wouldn't know
mat.
how many. Yeah, oh dude, this shit there's stories I've heard of people back in days like martial artists used back when this shit was going on. I remember hearing stories of people getting really fucked up on the mat. Famous one is a kid and his sister. This is more of an urban legend than it is actually. I don't know if it's real, but apparently in throwing techniques, they weren't wearing the proper guarding and the proper the proper protections. And when he threw his sister, because his sister wasn't properly prepared, she fell on her neck, snapped her neck, and died.
Oh.
If the stories are true, if the stories are to be believed, and the guy didn't properly didn't properly train the people how to do that. So the brother murdered his kid sister and had to live with the fact that he accidentally, because he threw her and she didn't land properly, she snapped her neck like a fucking chicken bone, and it killed her instantly. It's like a horrible story, but it's like an urban legend of the Mac Dojos. I've heard stories like this.
Yeah. Joint injuries are difficult to evaluate under the best of conditions. Yes, this is true. Because neglected injuries result in prolonged and frequent permanent instability or weakness in the joint. Yes. Always see a physician if joint injury causes significant swelling, pain, or loss of full motion. The possible types of injury are too numerous to mention here. Yeah, no shit. The abdomen is filled with two kinds of organs, solid and hollow. Solid and hollow. Okay, yeah. Stomach, lungs, those are hollow. Solid would be like, I guess, a kidney, even though there's still capillaries in there and shit. Okay, I'm not gonna get into the technicals of it. I was just gonna say every balloon. The intestines are hollow and tend to slide away at the point of impact. Funny you mentioned the intestines. There's only like some bits that actually hold those in place. Impact of the abdomen is struck. Occasionally, blunt trauma, e.g., pressure from a fist or seat belt, will cause intestine rupture. Severe pain result in this unfortunate situation. Represents grave emergency. Surgery is absolutely essential. Yes, because the last thing you want is sepsis. If your intestines have an opening anywhere, that is sepsis going into the rest of your body.
That will kill you.
Yes. Yeah, you will poison yourself by definition.
You want to keep going?
If you want to stop here, I mean, I could, but I can keep going.
It's up to you. Otherwise, I'm gonna move on to the next step.
Yeah, you're seeing my 2 cents. Yeah, I know the time, but you guys are starting to get an insight into my training and like my 2 cents. Granted, I am not a medical professional, but I know just enough to keep someone alive until an ambulance arrives.
Yep. Okay, so here is the permanent solution to the martial arts safety innovation breakthrough in protective equipment. Safety T-punch, kick features inclusive. So it actually does have like how they want to create safety forms. Like the thing is, this is right around the time where people wanted to be safe when they did this shit. So you legitimately would have proper training and shit that were done. But the reason I wanted to like get to move on because I read this part and I went, oh, so in other words, this entire thing they were talking about was literally an ad for equipment.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if there's a market, there's going to be a sale.
I don't mind this, like, legitimately, like, because we have gone through for that. The first time on film, Wushan, the circular fists, the media madness for martial arts. Anybody want to?
Page?
Page 42. It's just martial art media meta. Kendo is one of the few martial artists that we can look at this, or we can keep going. We got one. I think we're almost like we got lots of dude. This thing has a lot of articles. That's why when I did this, when I picked this up, I knew we could just fucking pick and choose articles, and it doesn't fucking matter. Like there's so much. Like this is. I'm at page 41 of 68. Or do you guys want to call?
Kendo is one of the few martial arts born in Japan. Its roots deep in the purest Japanese tradition, says Lawrence Montaigne in his Adam magazine article called Kendo. As a sport, Kendo is quite violent. It's intended not to hurt the opponent, but to win the point. Kendo being violent, I don't find it particularly violent.
I don't find it still hurts, and you can still have the fucking waffling happen when the fucking mask hits you in the face with a real fucking
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Kendo is two guys with boken, and they have protections, and the whole point is to whoever taps the other guy first.
Yeah. You can legitimately hurt. Getting hit in the head.
You could still get hurt. Yeah, I mean, in any martial practice, you could still get hurt, but Kendo at least has some things going for it more than like contact with no padding for like fisticuffs. Like, if you got a guy who trains the shit out of his shin, because I think a YouTuber we both watched, Chief, the Metatron, he had a small story about when he was in a martial arts class and he went for a kick on a guy's shin, but it hurt so bad that he like KO'd himself, and the guy didn't even feel it because he trained his shins so much.
Yeah, so we're gonna stop it here just because we are at 9:25.
Okay.
And we will get to some demos.
I'm still thinking, it's like Kendo violent? I mean, yeah, it's fast. It's really fast, but I wouldn't say it's violent.
We do got to get to some demos, boys. Just some demos. Let's get to some demos. Let's get to some games. Just to kind of.
Okay, I'm gonna close the article then.
Yeah.
Or the book.
Yeah, I closed the book. We will definitely look it up. So we're gonna look at the first one we're gonna look at is the one that everyone was super excited for, Ghost Vanguard demo. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Hopefully this works, boys. Tell me if we're seeing something. Tell me if we're not. I'm watching the screen.
Got a black screen so far, but then again, I just kicked back into YouTube.
Oh, there we go. We're live. I see it. Okay, there we go. Okay, everyone ready? Let's have a look at this game. This looks good, actually. Okay, let's do it. New game. I might buy this. Like, this looks like something I'm gonna.
Every time I look at this guy, he's anime Solomon Kane.
Yep.
I love it.
Yep.
It's like we have, was it like Streets of Rage mixed with Castlevania, mixed with Devil May Cry. Especially when I saw those air combos, I was like, oh, dude, I totally love to juggle a crowd with an air combo.
Can I switch the controls? Ah, you fuckers. Oh, wait. We can. I am fixing the control. Oh, yeah. There we go. Mino like that bullshit. Give me my D-pad. Oh yeah, we can air juggle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we definitely air juggle. Y and B? Oh, that's annoying.
Oh, they got the B is hit circle to dodge Dark Souls rules.
Yep.
Now, do you have any launchers? That uppercut looked like a launcher.
Yes, the Y button. We may have to just look at more demos tomorrow. What's your thoughts on this, DJ?
That was interesting. I mean, what is this? A Castlevania game?
No, this is a beat 'em up game. An LCX approved, maybe.
That's interesting looking. It's got a nice app.
Yep, we gotta stop.
We gotta stop. We gotta stop saying everything's LCX approved. Okay, let's see here. What is this like? Oh, is that a link up? Can I go up this way? Nope. See, I don't like the YB. The YB thing annoys me. Ooh, got a spell. Alright, jump. Ow! Got hit. No, I'm actually, this looks kind of cool. Oh, they give us warp rooms, too. Okay, that's neat. Oh. We going down, maybe? No. Oh, okay. It wants me to use magic to destroy the monolith. Okay. Okay, so there's magic. Oh, we got a guard guy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're getting that dodge move. Can we air dodge? No, we can't air dodge. Well, luckily it doesn't have a combo burster. Doesn't have anything like that silly, like, you gotta, like, hit those perfect combos, kick, 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 kick.
Yeah.
But you do get multiple weapons. So you're starting with your long sword.
Okay, because I did notice in the trailer who was rocking a sword and dagger by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Dual wielding.
And then we got a mook that we can beat up on the weapons. Unfortunately, it looks like... Oh, okay, I can get a different sword. One-handed, but you got different sword archetypes. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so each sword... Okay, so, for example, the Royal Guard, you know I have that... You can get different archetypes based off different type of swords that you're going to fundamentally use. So, for example, if I was to switch to this, I now have a different type of combo. Yeah, see, I can do an upburster, and then I can just do that, and I can... Okay. All right, that's not bad. Now, unfortunately, it's not going to allow me to use the other swords in the demo. But that's okay.
Oh, man, I would have totally gone for the saber. But as more of my personal choice, I like sabers.
Okay, well, I could go to Soul Saber. There we go. Unfortunately, it doesn't change the look of the sword.
Oh.
It just changes the combat, like the maneuver. So for this one gives you the Falconer. Now I believe I can do this move. Oh, okay. That's interesting. All right, so let me potion up here. All right, so what I can do is up and then use the Falconer to bring them up even more, and then slice down and do the side. So you can actually do multiple versions with the aerial techniques.
Oh, and the wall splat bounce. You can capitalize off of that wall splat bounce. Oh, because that's a big Zangief tactic in Street Fighter. If somebody's about to go to the wall and you can land either a power punch with armor or the drop kick, followed up with a force dynamite while they're midair.
Yep. So what's your thoughts on this, DJ? Do you like this game? Do you not like this game? You like,
I mean, like, you have no complaints about it. It's just, wizards and knights and shit, Or maybe maybe. I mean, it's not a bad game. Like, it's what's with these swords stuck in the ground? Do you have to like pull them out of the ground and prove your lance a lot?
No, you use them as it's different weapons that your character can fundamentally use, and then there's different, you have different techniques, like brawling techniques, dodging techniques. You can acquire different types of magic from what I can tell. There's different maneuvers you can, it's all about combo.
Is he a fundamentalist? Okay, I'm sorry, I'm corny.
Yeah, I gotcha. No, you're good. Yeah, so there's different ways you can maneuver and stuff like that. It's very interesting. I'm not against this. It actually looks pretty neat. I'm honestly this looks like something I'm gonna buy when this comes out. Legit, you got have my money. Okay.
Shut up and take my gold.
Yeah, shut up and take my gold. Damn straight. I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, this is actually intelligent. It looks like a good, and for an indie game, again, we always like supporting the indie guys. The indie guys seem to have it better fucking done than the fucking other guys. Let's do that more for these guys. Oh yeah, didn't even get a fucking swing on me. And yeah, so it's very, very Dark Souls-esque, where it's very like, oh, you go in one direction, then you fight a guy, you get equipment, then you move on. Very roguelike.
Yeah.
I'm not hating this one. This one looks good. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Woo. Oh, okay, there's my new magic spell. Oh, these magic spells are fucking fun. Like, some of them have some great combo possibilities. Fucking dodge, and bam. It is based off how much mana. You're really going to want mana. Now, I don't know if they're allowing you, can you carry potions of healing and shit with you? Or is this just, you hope for the best in a combat scenario and you hope you get a good healing item every time you go through a door? Is this how this is going to work?
Not sure.
Yeah. I can increase hit point. Okay, so you're going to get items that will allow you to increase your maximum hit points as you progress through the dungeon. Oh, nasty. Okay, so some of these fuckers can drop bombs too. Okay. Yeah, this is very Dark Souls, for fuck's sakes. And very, very, Devil May Cry a little bit too.
Smoking sexy style.
Yeah. I'm surprised you played the classic Devil May Cry games. Because I consider you like one of those 360 generation kids, Bob. Even though I know you're a little older than that, but it's like.
No, and I was growing up when the 360 came out. I was like young. I wasn't even a teenager when I got a 360.
Yeah, I know, but you remind me of that. You remind me of a 360 kid. That's why I kind of. You know, not nothing against that. It's just I'm surprised.
Oh, no offense taken. I know the era I grew up in. I know the clowns I'm compared to.
Yeah, I'm not even comparing you to clowns. I'm just comparing them. So we got ourselves another person to talk to right here.
MG, I don't take stuff personal.
We got ourselves a ninja. Speaking about ninjas. Yeah, I like that art style. Rally of the Nightwalker. Damn, that's a Nightwalker right there. What's with the torn pants and the fucking like legs exposed? I've seen girls.
Ready?
Hey man, I had the same question. Maybe it's a thigh thing. The earliest I've ever seen it was what was it? It's like the Hakama in some video games. Usually like takes place in like Edo period Japan or something like that. You know, some fantasy samurai game. I've noticed chicks also have that. Like I think Fuku from the Neo series has the same thing. She's supposed to be like a Amyo mage, but she has like the thigh showing in the separation of the pants.
Yeah. Okay, I beat this. Yeah, I beat it. Perfect. Okay. 8,000 points. Don't know what the points do, but okay. Oh, okay. She's dropped item. Ooh, money, gear, and a skill. Oh, I get more. Okay, so you get more skills as you go. Yeah, very, very roguelike. It looks like a drone following me from behind. Oh, okay, so it is actually a drone. Activate drone strike, boys.
Drone strike.
Yeah. Fuck, watch out for the spikes. The enemy doesn't have to worry about the spikes, I do. Okay, good. Oh yeah, I kind of like it. The blades actually following you from behind, and they actually, as you attack, the blades follow up with a secondary attack. Okay, good. Go. All right. Dead.
Remember, all your killings are delivered by House Hippo or your money back guarantee.
Oh, I don't offer a money back guarantee. Don't say that. Oh, we got
like, no money back guarantee.
Get straight.
I guarantee.
So we run our t-shirt market like a Big Joe Hells.
Holy shit, man! Look at the beholder. Oh yeah, I'm liking this. Oh, this is fucking some Eldritch shit. I love it. Oh, I love the beholder. I'm so happy. So happy. Killing beholder, awesome.
Now, if I can get this on console and we can do co-op, oh dude, this would slap. I'm not saying it has to have co-op, but it's like, please, I want to play this too.
I know. Fuck yeah. Oh,
dude, you had a secondary explosion that launched the beholder? Ow!
Yeah, I'm trying for it. I got him. Yeah, got him. I don't know, he might kill me though. Yeah, he might get me. I'm trying now. Dead. Alright, no! Interesting. Loading. Yeah, so it sends you back, and now can I activate other weapons? No. Okay, there's stuff I gotta look into, but this is interesting. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Yeah, okay. And you get to different loading areas, you get a restart, and then you can do more gear, buy more stuff. Okay, I see the loop. We're not going to be doing this too late, but I do see the loop. And yeah, we're gonna give up we're gonna go to title right now. We are done for now. This, I'm not gonna lie, when this game comes out, take my money.
Same here. If I could play it, shut up and take my money.
Yep. Okay, let's Cathedral Crow's Curse, and we do have another game for tomorrow. We after we do some Throwback Thursday comic stuff, we look at the second martial art issue stuff. So I gotta make sure Crow's Curse is coming up on. Oh, it is. Okay, we're good. I don't have to do anything. Yay! Okay, we're good. Now, let's have a look. Deep Forest. All right. Let me D-pad. That's all I ask. Don't fucking force me into the other. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this game is a bit jittery. I don't know if you guys are noticing it. It's clear someone needs to finish this game. Like, this should play on my computer, no problem. But it feels really jittery. Anybody else noticing that?
A little bit, but mine's being jittery for another reason, so, you know, I empathize.
I'm looking at the stream. I'm trying to...
Yeah.
Trying to look. I don't see anything out of the normal so far.
I do. It seems a little jittery.
It may be something that your computer just doesn't want to do the frames, but OBS seems to be picking this game up just fine.
I'm looking at OBS. It's still, yeah, it's jittery. It's not horrible, but
I don't see the jitter. This could be because I'm a console peasant and I just don't understand what frames are.
Yeah, it seems a little jittery.
It's funny.
No, I'm not dissing it. Like this could be fixed.
I don't see any jitter whatsoever.
There you go. So this is all about timing and stuff. No, like the motion and the body movement seems a little off.
Oh, I thought you were talking like a drop in frames. No, I don't see anything strange.
I do. Yeah. Okay, so there's a stealth mode, there's a non-stealth mode. Okay. It's not looking bad. But it does have a little bit of jitteriness. It has the jitters. It has them jitters. Maybe fixer.
I think the Chiefs whistling Dixie. I'm not seeing anything here.
No, I'm seeing it just a little bit.
Dixie Whistler.
It looks cool. I'm not hating this.
That's because it is cool.
This looks cool. All right, I think we're done for this one. But yeah, it looks cool. Compared to the other one, I would say I want to play the other one again. But
yeah, I'm more in the ballpark of the other one. But I figured this would be more of your cup of tea because it's a Metroidvania. I like the hack and slash beat 'em ups to the level that the Cathedral had.
Yeah. Yeah. That was the ghost thing.
Oh, Ghost. I'm confusing the names. Oh no.
Ghost Vanguard demo. And on
Ghost
that
Vanguard.
Note,
okay.
Yeah, but as Bob loses himself to the world and the cat moves around because I'm doing cat things. Thank everybody.
Goes Napa up.
We are going to call it for tonight, and tomorrow, if you and we're going to be doing more Black Belt. We'll be looking at more issues. I kind of want to do the earlier stuff, but I also kind of want to move around. Like I would love to do the article with Steven Seagal where his his story is told. Oh boy, that's a fun one. And and everyone is welcome. Like I said, we had a great fun. Like, subscribe. Please join us for more fun and insanity. And we'll see you boys next time on Orc War Treef Reviews, and we'll see you next time on Space Geeks. Thank you so much, DJ. Thank you so much, Arus. Check out DJ and Arus's channels. They have their own stuff, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye.
Arus is a better gamer than me.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yep.
Yeah, you're a better gamer than me.
We're all better gamer than the chief.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, also Orc might be a better gamer than me, but I mean, I got a repertoire. Just I'm picky. I like to play Starfighters and shit, you know?
Understandable. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Just don't put me behind the